I love how this music is actually fitting. uh... Okay, notification off. Everything good. I have some news before we do get started. One is pertaining to this stream, and other news is not. First news I'll talk about that is not to do with this stream. One, if you didn't see my announcement on YouTube, I didn't get a chance to do it on Twitter yet, but YouTube has graciously let me know that we have officially hit one piece of our content on this channel over 100,000 views, which is the first time we've ever done those for the channel. So hey, thank you all so much for that. I made a post about it on YouTube if you want to see what exactly it was. Of course, I had to be the thing that I can't believe is it. So hooray for that. Thank you all for that. But no, truly, I really do appreciate that. That's kind of really cool to think about. That is indeed the case. So hey, thank you all for that. It was really cool to see. It was a nice thing to wake up to and all that. But two, moving on from that, tomorrow, I haven't made the announcement yet, but we'll be playing games together with those of you that are part of the membership of Culture Roach, so just heads up about that if you wish to be a part of that, or just simply want to come in and watch the game. You don't have to be part of the membership for that. That's free for everybody to do. But it will be playing Repo tomorrow. It seems to be what won the poll. So we're playing Repo again. I hope you guys like Repo. I like Repo. It's actually kind of fun. And, you know, definitely no other reason. So yeah, so we'll be playing that tomorrow. I'll make an official announcement after the stream. And hopefully we'll have some good times with that. So just a heads up with that. Now, other piece of news that I need to talk about before we get started. I know we're playing Honkai again. I didn't win. I couldn't win again against my mind. I was going through it, and I was trying to find a good stopping point to where I would have the story finished, but surprise, surprise, it wouldn't let me because it kept blending into the next piece of story, so I had to finish this whole section so we can actually have a good recap. So unfortunately, we won't get to do it like how I was hoping to, because the cutscenes literally kept blending one into the other, and it wouldn't stop. So, and if you saw the last stream how that was all kind of working, it was not great. So there would be pieces that we would have missed and all that stuff, and I'd rather not do that in a game that's kind of been the way it's been recently. So just unfortunately, that's just kind of where we're gonna be starting. But yeah, we're playing Honkai again. And also, I will say, I apologize already if my energy levels are not as high as they were. I am extremely exhausted. I'm hoping tonight I'll get a good night's rest and everything, but I have not. I don't know why, if the anniversary stream's coming and stressing about it and some other stuff as well. I'm not too sure, so if I'm not super, yeah, as usual, sorry. But let's have a good time with this. So anyway, I'm kind of glad I scheduled this one. It's an easier game than the other types of games that I do require a lot more of my attention and paying more attention to gameplay than story. So at least here, chill, relax, have a good time. All's good news. And hey, new trailer was released for the next update coming out soon. I haven't, of course, peeked at it at all. I do not want to see anything to do with it, but I did see the banners that are coming out, and they're releasing the next Fate banners for it, Fate Stay Night and all that collection they did. So hey, cool. Feel like that anime or visual novel or whatever the heck it originally was, that's coming out next. Gilgamesh and Rin they're releasing, which is interesting. I didn't expect them to release Rin of all the others, but that's their decision. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I like Rin, so. Oh, and yeah, I guess there's Blade too. But I'm excited for that next part of the story. But we still gotta catch up, so that's what we'll be doing exactly for today. So let's go ahead and switch on over and get ready for all this, shall we? Wrong way, wrong way, wrong. We're not sinking into the abyss this time. Name. That, and that. There we go. Alright.
Looking at Dove Brook's scenery. Memories from my student days just come flooding back.
Student days. Oh yeah, I forgot we were with Mama. Let me go student days. Tell me. I want to hear about all of it.
They're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dove Brook District was teeming with gangs. There were hooligans running around everywhere, and some really loved messing with the students. I was taller than my peers, and happened to be training in martial arts. To stand up for my juniors, I would occasionally get into scraps with the thugs on the streets.
Oh my god, you're saying Mama Himiko was one taller than her peers, training in martial arts, and was getting into fights? Oh my, I wanna see that. I wanna see that, right? I wanna see that.
The people who fell into the Dove Brook River would cover the surface like bean sprouts in noodle soup. It all feels like it was just yesterday.
That's a weird comparison. Bean sprouts and noodle soup. Ah yes, the people I beat up and just toss into the river because it's that good. They're reminding me of food. You know what? Fitting, actually. Fitting. Truly, mother. That's really interesting, though. I mean, especially with the fact that how she dresses all elegantly and the way she comes off. I mean, obviously, she's talking about young days and different times and all that kind of stuff. But that's interesting. Also, welcome. Time for. That's a. That's an image to paint, though. Being taller, beating up people. I need fan art of that. Is there Fimiko fan art of this? I need I need to see. I want to see. Himiko Noodle Master. I didn't realize the options.
Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, I took the plunge myself.
She sounds so proud of herself. Oh, I don't have that on.
Back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers always said I was like a wind-up toy that never stopped banging its drums and cymbals, stirring up a commotion wherever I went.
I just realized something. Here she was, like, all hectic and all over the place and everything back in your school days, and now look at her, all elegant, mature, and all that. Back in my school days, I was the quiet one who diligently did her work. I was top of my class. And now, complete opposites. Who's calling me? Oh, Spam is calling me. Thank you for the reminder to mute my phone. There we go. Such opposites.
In the blink of an eye, 15 years have passed. Hard to believe someone as reckless and willful as me became the navigator of the Astral Express.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Now's not the time to wax sentimental. We've reached the banks of the Dove Brook. So, where's the tavern entrance hidden?
I would love to see that, though. right?
Hey, folks! Have y'all heard the joke about the Dove Brook?
What? Sorry, I was looking in the background. What is
Yeah,
that?
one day,
I want to get
a
on
criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life, but just when freedom seemed within reach, the Dove Brook blocked his path. With his pursuers closing in, the man prayed to the river. I am hammered by the law, stained with filth. Oh, pure flowing waters,
Oh my God, this is cool. I didn't
please
see
do not
that.
swallow me. A voice
See that
from the
spinning
Dove
back
Brook
there?
replied, "There's a pedestal of light upon the water. Step on it and you can cross." The criminal wept. What pedestal of light? It's only the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters at a touch. If I step on it, I'll fall in and drown. Guess how the Dove Brook answered him. The Dove Brook said, "You're not hammered at all. Otherwise, how could you still tell the moon from a pedestal?"
What? That's such a dry joke.
It's fine. You don't have to buy me a drink as long as I can make you laugh.
That joke sounds like a hint. Could he be a fool from the tavern?
Even goes like, such an idiot.
Maybe
He
if we
must be a
find the
fool.
fragile moon he mentioned, we'll find the way into the tavern.
A tavern makes
Sparkle's
sense.
riddle says this. Whether looking up or down, they all see the same phantasm
So I do need
when
to
gazing at
mention.
the sky.
So when I was going through this, trying to get to a part where it would break into the story and we could have the recap and all that. Minor again, it didn't let me do how I wanted to do. It literally just kept bleeding into the next chapter, so I had to finish all the chapters for this act and go through it all. There's only one thing I saw, and I'm glad I paid attention to it because, of course, these sections that you're actually playing in this little cute arcade game, which hopefully we'll get to see soon. You guys can see it. It's really fun, actually. They have conversations that happen in the middle of that. I'll talk about what one of the conversations were later. It didn't seem that important, but it did seem interesting. I was only paying attention to that because of course, we don't get to see that again in these cutscene areas, which I kind of wish they at least, like, maybe I had a still image or like or like an auto it going through the game while they're talking, or even if it was just a black screen and they would talk about the idle dialogue they had there, because it seemed somewhat interesting. And that's all the only thing I saw, but I will mention it when we get closer, which I don't think
We've
we are.
gazed at the sky already, so next...
We'll find how the moon is.
From this angle, the moon's reflection is right here. It does look strange in the water. If what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle is the key to entering the tavern, then this moon must be the door lock. Come on, let's take a closer look at this strange moon.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't... It looks like my internet was dying and then decided not to. Don't know what that was about, but I'm sure it's fine. Step into the reflection of the water, take a closer look. Let's take a closer look. Let's listen to Mama instead of, you know what, I will be good. Oh. Oh my god, this looks really cool.
So this is the World's End Tavern.
Oh, this is cool.
No. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern,
We did see briefly at the end of the
sorely
previous one, the
mistaken.
toilets.
like a single grape on a great bunch. This is just the part where the tavern connects to this world.
Oh, just a reminder again.
Sorry,
I
but
didn't quite catch the
this
beginning of
looks
this stream. I was
like
talking about some
the
things.
regular lounge.
If this game interests you in any way, and if you're interested about the whole Fate collab, that's coming out in the next update. Just coming soon as this banner is finished, the one with Blade and everything. Next Fate update. Why is there an Acheron back there? Sorry, I got distracted by an Acheron behind my head. But yeah, Gilgamesh and Rin are going to be released. And apparently you get to choose for free between Archer or Gilgamesh, but Rin you'll have to roll for, so. And that one will last, I think I don't know if they officially said or if it's assumed to 4.6 update. So next update is 4.3, so there's still quite some time for that. I don't know if that means the current rotation will end. I don't think so, but just keep that in mind if that's any importance to anybody, if you care about that. But also remember Blade is coming out as well. And Himiko. Mama, of course. But that's the only things I've seen. They released like the whole live stream for everything. I didn't pay attention to that. I just
plain
wanted to see who
Arcadia
they
isn't
released.
really an Arcadia either, but who's complaining? Life goes on, doesn't it?
Oh hey, there's oh god, the monkey.
You're looking for something that's true to its name.
Okay, more
Take
Fate.
a ride on
Josh
the
means more of the
Astral
story, I think.
Express.
So it should be interesting.
Funny thing is, it's literally a train. You know, can't find a single trace of astronautical engineering on it.
It's literally a train? Wait, what?
Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on
Select
board,
face.
right? I've seen you in the news.
It's funny. If you're looking for his true name, take a rally. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. You know, can I find a single trace? Okay, I'm just gonna assume that he doesn't really know. But if this is actually true in any way, that's fascinating. Considering we learned what the Astral Express actually runs on for fuel-wise. So interesting. That's why we went to Euphorius to begin with. What raccoon? I am the Galactic Baseballer, excuse you. Stinky and I. That Fatum, not this Fatum. Different Fatum. I know it's confusing.
Friends, a big shot is here. A real knee slapper incoming.
This is really from the Express?
You're not so freaking enthusiast, are you?
Why are they laughing?
Express folks come to the tavern too?
Do they even have a sense of humor?
Why are they laughing?
Can I get your autograph?
Sorry to swallow my foot. I'll never wash it again.
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous
Probably
among
'cause
you
we're
should know
stinky,
when to
right?
stop and mind your manners.
Oh, well, if it isn't Little Sparkle. We've all heard your joke. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool?
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better, no?
Oh. Oh. Oh, they're still laughing. Is he still alive?
Alive-ish. It depends on how you define alive.
Oh, okay.
Most fools won't even admit they're alive. So he isn't exactly dead either.
But also, how did you just do that with ease? Oh.
Alright. Now I can finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. let's talk about the imposter.
I actually really like that. I kind of like that. We never like everyone's always respected the Astral Express, right? They always have respected them, very much so. And I mean, they get VIP treatment and everything. But like, this is the first time where we're literally like the butt end of a joke to these people. Like, that's interesting. Like, I wonder why. I mean, they're the masked fools, but like, what is it? And then even like to hear where kind of like the way they interact with each other, not exactly friendly, but it's really fascinating. I actually really like this. I like this twist to it. I always mention that. I don't care for when like they've always, but I think it's never really struck me so badly here that it's like, oh, of course, like they're always praising the Astral Express and all that. But I think what it is it's more of a group rather than just an individual kind of idea. So I think that's why it doesn't bother me too much, and knowing that it's the achievements that were done beforehand. And of course I do give the attention to the protagonists and all that, but I like this. I really do. This is like a really interesting twist to that. Oh, Nako, welcome. I don't think so.
Yuzu. First round's on me. What'll it be?
I'm underage. A glass of water, please. Oh, Lord is here, just sneaking around in the background. How are you, Lord? Alright, that's fine. I guess you got an excuse. It's fine. Oh, especially for those of you in school, it's high stress moment. So good luck with whatever you're doing. Hopefully it all gets well. I'm underage. A glass of water, please. Maybe the strongest, most hardcore drink you got. And things that make me stay sober. No, wait. I want this. I want to see what her reaction is.
We're not here to drink.
No, Mama.
Time's
no,
ticking.
Mom.
Did you find anything on
Let me
Sparksy?
drink.
Don't pull a long
stressed.
face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask.
Also, you guys got your
While
coffees
you were
for
gone,
this, right?
Diligent little Sparkle was gathering intel non-stop and didn't waste a single minute. Sparksy. She did come here disguised as me. I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap
I do
who drew
remember
the
that
short
name,
straw
actually.
to manage the storage area recently. All Gio told me that a week ago, I came here and took a few things. Among them
You want me to
was
drink
a
more?
vial of
Yes,
mimetic
we're
virus.
here for Himiko. Of course we have to
Mimetic
drink coffee.
virus. No wonder she could take over
Oh.
Graphia Academy.
Wait, what?
And distort March and Weld's cognition, making them believe they're a student and teacher.
Wait, what? A mimetic virus? Oh. Dr. Primitive's business? Does it turn everyone into a fool? Oh god, not the monkey thing. Let's see what this one says.
Close enough. This so-called Sparksicon is a front for spreading a mimetic virus.
Knowing that isn't enough, what type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms? We need more on her plans and actions before we can counter it.
Thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting. To dig up details, we'll have to get hands-on.
Lead the way, then.
Abandon all despair, ye who enter. If you want to pass, then amuse me.
Oh yes, please. Please.
By
This
the
will be
way,
fun.
hate to ask, you're not a Harlem Hells, are you?
Oh, that's interesting. That's right, I am. That's right, I am.
No, you're not a heart. You've got that smooth talker air, but you're not. If you were a heart, a wave of your hand would cure my melancholy. You can't do that, can you?
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you welcome the laughter, gracing you with their presence?
You're wrong. It's not that they feel unwelcome. See that? The fools
put up a sign over there. Aha! And morning actors stay clear from the door. Stay clear!
Why?
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to AHA went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the laughter from the path.
660. Wait, hold on. I just realized.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher from a classroom. The action is meaningless. The message is loud and clear, though.
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is
I've done this
AHA,
before.
and none
Probably.
is a
Considering what
morning
we just
actor.
learned how she used to be. Which is still interesting to think about.
Is it really Sparkle? Is not someone else pretending to be Sparkle? I can't tell, and I don't care. Listen up, gray-haired lass. If you want me to open, pay the toll with saying a joke.
Oh, I got this. I've
I've
got
been
this. I'm ready
waiting
for this.
For the one joke that can cure my melancholy.
No, I've got this. I'm ready.
Now, amuse me.
You let out a deep sigh. Looks like you'll have to show them what you're made of. Oh, we're ready. What do you got, Stinky?
And then?
I said it.
I laughed.
A joke.
I laughed. I laughed. I laughed. I fell silent for a moment.
Oh, poor child. A bad joke is more pitiful than melancholy.
Want a joke? No way! Oh, frick, I clicked the wrong one. No! It's just a door with a lame joke collector. Maybe there's just someone inspired stand-up comedian hiding behind it, stealing inspiration from everyone who walks through. Darn, I clicked the wrong option. Oh, door won't open. Well, that's not a door. Not an adorable.
Didn't expect you to have the pull to get me into the tavern. As expected of a detective's assistant.
Back when I still had a sense of humor, a fool gave me an invitation. You can thank him for that. You're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through? They can only pay you in dirty money.
Whoever the voice actor is for the narrator, I actually
What else
really
can
like
I
him a
do?
lot.
The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
All right. I reached out to Costide. He said that one of the 3 people who stole the mask looked familiar. He might have seen them in the news. Based on his description, I spent ages sketching the suspect's portrait. And I suspect it might be Don Hung, the Nameless from the Astral Express.
Costide. We owe him another favor. No paying this one back, huh? Speaking of which, Don Hong. That's a Xianzhou name, isn't it? Where have I heard that name before? It sounds so familiar. So, which of these 3 is Don Hong? The one with gray hair? The redhead? Or that black-haired girl who looks like she's ready to stir up trouble at any moment? No, no, don't tell me yet. Let me guess. I know a bit of the Xianzhou language. The word Don can mean red. So Don Hong is the lady with red hair, right?
Hey, Don Hung.
Your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just give you the answer.
Sorry for the
None of
answer,
these
but
3
I am
is Don
too,
Hung.
But like, I really love Rin,
You even watch
and I
the
mean, you get
news.
Gilgamesh for free.
TV,
if you choose him
newspapers,
over
the internet,
Archer,
it's
which
all
I really
fake
got
news.
Archer.
What do you expect me to
But-
look at?
I also find,
Ugh,
I mean,
let's
if
get
it doesn't
down to
end till much later,
business.
then
I couldn't
will
find
definitely
any
save
trace of
until
Don
I for
Hung's
sure
action.
get Himiko, because I
It's like
definitely
someone
want Himiko.
wiped them clean.
I'm curious
So
to
I
see what the
decided
whole
to
story for the
try a
clap might be.
different approach.
I wonder if they'll
Keep
learn
tabs
from
on the other members
previous
of the
one and make
Express
something a
crew.
little better. I mean, I didn't
Maybe
dislike it, but
following
it
their
wasn't my
trail
favorite.
will lead to clues about the mask.
Nice work,
Especially
Mr.
if they
Wren.
end up
They're
doing
heading
it
deeper into the
here,
tavern.
which might be really fun.
Follow me.
Where's
I
this?
am shocked that they didn't choose Lancer.
Ta-da! Welcome
Or they
to
didn't
the
shoot
dazzling
Cheeto.
lights
I mean,
of the
I
Blue
like
Star.
Rin. I really like Rin a lot.
The heart
so
of the
I got no
tavern.
problem with that.
Lane Arcadia's
And of course,
dazzling
Gilgamesh makes
dance
sense to me.
floor. There are some
I mean, maybe they
tasteless
didn't do
masked
Cheeto
fools
because
who
of the
consider
whole
this
Archer
place
thing,
the
but...
secret to keeping the
Also,
laughter
where
going.
is this? This looks amazing.
If life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away that sadness until it's all well mixed with the joy in your body.
Bliss Star?
That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the faintest moon in the sky. If we get the chance, I can take you
Oh
inside.
my god, you know what this gave me a
Real
weird flashback to?
eye-opener.
Club
Speaking of
Penguin.
which,
I don't
2
know
months
why
ago,
it did,
some
but it did.
idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the bright idea to knock it down with a super overlord spinning top. So, we had to reinforce the Blue Star with a steel frame around it, and seal it inside the world in canvas.
Doesn't the Drinksmith care about this nonsense? I mean, no, I wouldn't think so. Doesn't Honkai care about this place? Actually, I'm curious what a response for Aha will be. I mean, obviously
Aha.
no.
Take care. Weren't they banned from the tavern? And given the laughter's personality, if they took care of it, they'd just egg someone on to blow the place sky high.
This fool you're talking about. It wouldn't happen to be Sparksy, would it?
If it were,
I really do
I'd
find
already
it
be tied
interesting
to that
Honkai
light
Star
orb
Rail
as the
someone that got
scapegoat.
the collab with.
Anyway, the next
I mean,
stop
I
is
love
the
Honkai
Golden
Star Rail. I really do.
Confessional.
I think from all
The
the
eyewitness
horror games I have
says
played, this has
Sparkseat's
definitely been
there.
my most favorite one.
The
I mentioned
Golden
probably why I wanted to start
Confessional?
in the previous stream, but
What kind of place is that?
I am surprised that
A
they didn't do
place
this. I would have
where
thought
you can let
Genshin
go of
seemed
all
like their
your
most
worries.
way.
Well,
more popular one.
words won't do it justice.
Well,
Let's
I'm
go
happy
see it
with
for
it.
yourself. Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of Bomb's first drop, then headed here. The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many. Here, we shed our excess baggage before marching light-footed into the next second.
Wait. Are they literally saying that they made a whole place of nothing but toilets so that when they get too drunk, they can either barf away or just absolutely explode into the toilets? So I was like, I am refreshed now. Here I go for the next round. I love that. A golden throne? Phew, does it smell as bad as I imagined?
Of course! This is just a place where everyone comes to
Sampo!
let off some steam. Well, if it isn't my
I mean,
old
of course I
friend.
wouldn't be surprised Sampo's
Sparkle
here.
said you'd be coming to the
course he
tavern. Old Sampo's heart is bursting with joy. And a teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to the tavern for a drink?
I knew I'd find you here. I had to be. Come on, you
You
can't have this place
knew?
without a sample.
And what made you link me to this place? Oh, that's kinda harsh, sis.
The excuse you.
Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
What?
Mr. Sampo, hello. What business brings you here this time?
Long time no see. Did they meet in Bellabog? Oh, we did see Himiko was there, but she wasn't there till the end. And wasn't Sampo like in the middle of Bellabog, or at least like at the beginning middle? Did they meet? I mean, maybe from like other events and everything, they might have crossed paths. I wouldn't be surprised about that, but because in Pen and Coding it wasn't really Sampo. And we did hear the whole thing, but they never ran into each other. Did they meet? I'm gonna assume if it wasn't from Bellabog, then definitely from the events, and that's probably what they're saying there.
No business.
That's
Just here to
interesting.
repay an old favor.
Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for H-E-L-P. Someone's been parading around the tavern impersonating her. Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look how the tables have turned. The trickster's getting a taste of her own medicine.
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to gossip about me.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I didn't end up stranded, so here I am today, ready to help you out. No questions asked.
All right, then. Let's get to work.
Get to work? What are we doing?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these
Oh my
thrones
God.
where humans
Ew.
dump their worries and find the worries that Miss Sparksy left behind.
Oh. Wait. We're fishing through the
You
toilet.
want us to unclog your toilet?
God. Don't make this kind of jokes, please.
I'm not joking.
Oh, you know they had a fun time writing this.
Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how we masked fools stay mentally healthy. Drink a mood lifter like Bomb's First Drop, and all the harmful memoria in your body, you know, the pain, the worries, gets purged in one go.
Bomb's first drop. I mean, excrement is like it is toxic waste, is, you know, being purged from your body. So I guess this makes sense. Oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. Hello, Jinx, welcome. I'm so sorry, Jinx. I hope you get some good rest. God, I don't know why I'm coughing. Sorry.
That's how fools
like
pull
seeing
pranks
explosive
and
fart
have
in
a
the
blast
background.
without a shred of guilt.
So, all that memoria has settled under this bathroom. And you want to sift through it to find Sparksy's worries and catch her thoughts before she acts?
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her. What's wrong, man? You don't look so hot.
Poor Hinagoshis. Oh, that's it's up to this time. Well, basically, I will say we're digging through toilets, shifting through literal dumps, and yeah, that's literally what's happening. Actually, legit, what's happening. I am not joking.
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sempo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't let you get off that easy. Emotional impact drill. Oh, sorry. Wrong gadget. Oh, this one.
Wait, what? Emotional impact drill, I just realized.
Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, forget it. I'll spare you the theory. Oh, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. It'll drill out memoria fountains with similar emotions.
But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparksy was here. Keep your guard up in case something else comes bursting out.
That's where do we start? Oh my god, I love that this is actually
Well, if you
a quest.
ask me, leave it to luck.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter would pick the highest spot to vent. Exactly.
The golden throne.
The golden throne. Give it a try.
Girl, pick a spot to drill and start mining that gold.
Oh my god. Silent splashes that came with a bucket as if human worries were about to burst forward. Suddenly something emerged from the sewer. What was this? What's bothering Sparksy?
Watch out, sis. Must be some weird thing a fool dumped into the sewers, huh?
Violent splashing sounds came from the bucket as if human worries were about to burst forth. Suddenly something emerged from the sewer. What in the world is this?
What? That doesn't seem like something she'd be worried about.
Oh, isn't that an IPC?
After going through all this trouble to sneak in, thought I'd go down in a blaze of glory if I got caught. What the heck is going on with this place? Have the masked fools really fallen this far?
You are...
Me? I'm a mourning actor. Isn't it obvious?
Oh, but she's dressed with the IPC outfit. What exactly makes you mourning?
Can't you tell? I'm very sad right now.
I mean, I guess that isn't your name.
Let me tell you about my tragic mission. After the tavern issued a ban on mourning actors, I painstakingly snuck in here to reveal to them the truth that destiny is eternally sorrowful.
You pulled it off?
I failed. I smashed every obstacle during the infiltration, only for the outcome to smash me. Yesterday, I went on stage at the bar and revealed my true identity to everyone and told them a tragic tale, bracing myself for their harshest punishment and farthest exile.
You know what I named this stream?
These
I didn't
fools
think it was going to be
kept
about that.
whistling from below.
I was like, all the setup and
And
everything.
some
But,
bought
you
me
know, this is
several
actually, you know,
rounds.
something terrifying.
Someone even
coming.
came
Yeah.
up on stage to hug me,
Yep.
praising me as the unprecedented masked fool. This is utterly humiliating.
Just like some. You draw near the throne that is radiating an aura of supreme power and is unquestionably made of solid gold. Didn't she just say she probably is the biggest one? Did we just fish through those toilets because we wanted to? Every atom that makes it up from the neutron star collisions and the supernova bursts, yet the interesting. The masked fools forge these precious tears to the stars into vessels to hold human worries. Perhaps in their eyes, this was their way of playing a cosmic joke. You notice a problem. Compared to the towering throne, you're way too small to reach, then dip the drill bit into the water.
Sampo, how did you get up there just now?
Oh, right! Silly me. Through that pipe on the side.
Golden Throne emanates a dazzling aura of authority. You're genuinely afraid you might slip and fall right into it. Why do I have a feeling we will? You forcefully thrust the drill bit into the toilet. Suddenly, the toilet starts gushing water violently. Something emerges from the drain. Come out, sparks! Just imagine going to a toilet. Trying to unclog it. Just saying, come out to whoever this person's worries were.
See? What did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared.
Why did we go through the other toilets then? Why did we do this? Why did we literally just go around messing with
What a
other
rare
toilets?
sight. Sparksicle used to always connect with everyone online. But now, for the first time, she's meeting her fans through the sewer network. Sorry, but we're your haters. Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? Use Sparksicon as a front to turn everyone into mindless zombies or dancing monkeys? How could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved fans?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into your puppets to help you enter the Phantasmoon games. You're going to argue that you did it all for them?
I'm scared. Mom's scared.
Of course I did.
Scary.
From the very
I'm
first
scary.
day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me.
Uh-oh.
Listening to every fan's questions, empathizing with their pain and troubles.
Wait, what?
They feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to stand out because they desperately want others' approval. Sparksy hears every wish, and she answers. During these Phantasmoon games, I'll grant their wishes through the ceremony of the Master of Elation.
By brainwashing them?
No, I'll give each of them a choice. The choice to become me. Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparksy. To wear this dazzling mask, capture the internet's attention, and bask in praise. You must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame. Now, that moment has come. Sparksicon will turn every spectator into me!
For reals? She plans to use a mimetic virus to turn everyone into herself?
Interesting.
Oh, the answer was right there in the riddle all along. You know, I gotta say, that's very sparkle.
As expected of my imposter, your
Don't sound proud.
bonkers.
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn?
Thank
Just
you,
thinking
Sample.
about being turned into a copy of you? Oh, I can't even force a smile.
This is so elating.
Girl, what part of this is elating?
I like that girl.
Oh, and who gets to define elation? The laughter, the fools,
Oh, it's
the
good to see
IPC,
Sampo again.
or every me seeking joy on the Arcadian internet. Contrary to popular belief, the masters of the Phantasmoon games were never us, the supplicants, but the spectators watching us. Sadly, the Interastral Peace Network showed people other worlds in the cosmos. Once horizons widen, expectations climb. Nothing they hear or see feels fresh, interesting, or thrilling enough. And everyone fears that they're outdated, uninteresting, or unexciting in others' eyes. So the world's like a derailed train, racing toward thrills and madness. Nameless of the Astral Express. Am I wrong?
Are you really just a bundle of worries?
Bingo! You got it. I'm a part of her.
You were in the toilet? Oh my god. Oh my
Wherever
god.
there's a
Oh my god.
stream, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too. I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go. The harder you struggle, the more spectacular it'll be when I live stream the Astral Express cruise derailment at Sparksicon. I'm looking forward to your resistance, Nameless.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious. Listen, Sparkle. You only asked me to do your dirty work, but you never said anything about being your thug. You
Just looks
owe me
constipated.
compensation
I mean, well,
for
fitting, I guess.
emotional damage.
Everyone's going to become me soon. Sampo, crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
To think, plain Arcadia's elation would end up like this. Back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Live streaming and virtual idols, we'd never even heard of them. Coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land. Like returning home.
I mean, it has
Only
been
to find home
15
isn't
years.
where it used to be.
Maybe that's why she didn't seem so excited to go home. Either way, it's definitely not elation.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell. She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's lookalike. Though, we're not that different.
Huh, interesting.
Since the fools stash dangerous things like mimetic viruses in the tavern, I assume they must have also prepared some countermeasures.
It's just the human ghost just like, so, you idiots have dangerous things just lying around here. Do you have, the cure for it too?
Ma'am, you give us
Yep,
fools
no.
too much credit.
I figured.
This is the tavern, not the well-ordered Herta space station. But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a mimetic virus cleanup expert.
All right. Now that you folks have a lead and no shortage of fighting spirit, old Sempo's calling it a day.
Something tells me Sparkle's not gonna let him. We're not coming with us?
The Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? With big shots here, a sidekick like me doesn't need to steal the spotlight. Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then. I'll even give you folks a special discount, sorta.
Sort
Well
of.
then, farewell, everyone.
Something tells me
Why
that's like
is
the
there
last
a
we'll see him.
hospital hidden inside the tavern?
Oh, yeah.
Well, because those who can become fools are all a bit sick in the head. Not your regular headaches and fevers, but matters of the heart. Every time someone goes bonkers and stirs up trouble in the tavern, like scattering nosewalker parasite ticks in every corner, or spiking the beer barrels with truth serum that makes people spew insults. For each time the whole place goes topsy-turvy, there's always some fool who, in the spirit of elation, volunteers to treat them. Yep, they get sent right here to Fatal Joke. Strange. Why isn't there even a fake doctor around today?
But wait, so there aren't any real doctors here?
Even if some fool claims to have a legit medical license, you wouldn't dare trust them, would you?
Might be interesting.
Attention patients, please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join you. Thank you. Would Dr. Hartman from plastic surgery please report to the director's office immediately? This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. Who on earth are you? Dr. Zhongshan from mental health care, please report to exam room 1. We're 1 player short for cards. Thank you.
Is this a theater or a
I
hospital?
like this hospital. I like this hospital a
Alert.
lot.
Patient detected ahead. Patient detected ahead. Please line up in an orderly fashion for registration and wait for the doctor to begin consultation.
Patient detected.
Patient number 01, Akavilli. Is there a Miss Akavilli? Miss Akavilli, diagnosed with Stellaron symptoms per the records. Are you present? Please proceed to exam room 1.
You make up space. Oh my god, just just so done and tired with this. Like, I'm too old for this.
They called you by name, Miss Akavilli. You might as well go
Interesting.
take a look.
Okay, well, they're really like
You're finally back,
stressing the whole
Akavilli.
Akavilli thing.
I've reviewed your clinical records. Your Stellaron
finally
symptoms are
back.
stable. Continued observation will suffice.
What? Like, we've been here before. What? Well, I guess maybe that's not too surprising, but even if we were to say that things would restart, they shouldn't remember. Unless we've been here when we were with the Stellaron Hunters? That's interesting. Anyways, who are you?
I'm your presiding physician. Good news for you. You don't need to rush into treatment just yet. Though, I can't say the same for Miss Sparkle over there.
What?
Patient number 02, Miss Sparkle, please come in. Hello there, Miss Sparkle.
You're one of the few who didn't mistake me for that imposter, Doctor.
Oh, that would
But
be interesting.
just a
imagine.
reminder, yours truly isn't
I mean, I
sick.
guess it would make sense
I'm
if Aha would
perfectly
be so
healthy.
sad about the whole thing with Akavilli. He'd be like, oh, I want Akavilli back. Maybe that's why in a way we're like an empty husk because I can't really bring back a
Everyone who
full-on
comes here
Eon,
says
and
they're
that's when
perfectly healthy.
Croft is like, Stellaron!
I've seen so many patients, and you're among the most severe. I could already make an initial diagnosis at first glance. Your ailment is loss of self. If someone can transform into 10,000 characters, would she still remember her original self?
Good question. But if someone could become 10,000 characters, does the original even matter anymore? By the way, Doc, are you familiar with any treatment protocols for mimetic viruses?
Mimetic viruses. I've heard about it. The city sent over a few cases. The patients had one thing in
You know,
common.
now that I think about
They were
it,
all
like,
heavy
re-releasing
internet
characters
users.
that have already existed before.
The
This
medical
has been,
records
like,
are in the room.
most that they've
You can
done
take a look if you
with
want.
Sparksea, technically, in a way. Then with
The medical
Blade
records are on
coming
the
out,
bookshelf.
and
First
then
pile on the
Himiko,
left.
and I think there's been rumors about a Robin. Oh, frick. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Sparksea virus cases and treatment plans. Affected by the subsequent Sparksea, the Sparksea virus is spreading outward from Graphia Academy to surrounding areas. Department of Aberration Defense has activated the Phantasm Moon Games emergency response plan, established quarantine zones, and is providing targeted treatment to infected civilians. Based on infection vectors, several preliminary treatment protocols have been established. All Academy mimetic treatment facilities are advised to reference these protocols when receiving patients. Details are outlined below. To ensure the safety of medical personnel, this report has been treated with mimetic scrubbing procedures and is safe to use. Text-based transmission. Infection vector and symptoms. The Sparksea virus possesses the ability to spread through written text upon right. I don't know what. Upon viewing the comprehending virus-laden text, the mimetic agent infiltrates the patient's self-awareness, causing them to continuously repeat phrases such as "I love Sparksicle" and "I want to become Sparksicle." The condition worsens with each repetition, gradually transforming their self-awareness into that of Sparksicle. It should be noted that patients infected via text are highly likely to have been exposed to compound infection from both auditory and visual mimetic vectors. Soundproofing measures must be strictly implemented during treatment. Treatment plan: immediate isolate the patient to prevent secondary exposure to the mimetic virus. All treatment equipment must be disconnected from the network after mimetic decontamination. Then, following standard prescription procedures, for textual means, inject the patient with massive amounts of redundant, harmless information to dilute and overwrite the Sparksea virus in the patient's cognition. Text frequency should be maintained between 22 to 26 characters per second, with each treatment session controlled within a 0.5 system hours. Audio transmission. Infection method and symptoms. The least harmful variant with distinct phase differentiation. In phase 1, after hearing specific trigger words, Sparksicle invades the auditory system, replacing all information the patient hears with Sparksicle. In phase 2, all sounds produced by the patients are replaced with Sparksicle, and they become contagious. The transmission method of the phase is extremely convert for patients with high Sparksicle within fragmented speech, using patterns like, "Hey, what should we have for dinner tonight? How about spaghetti and meatballs with iscal sauce? Please exercise extreme caution." Treatment plan. Expose the patient to high noise environments. This will continue to disrupt the normal functioning of their auditory organs. No need to worry about damage to the patient. We've imported practice advanced medical equipment from the Interterrestrial Peace Corporation. There won't be any permanent residual damage. Oh god. Then the correction device will be used to control the patient's vocal organs and force them to read the Intellitron Basic Emotion Test. Explain the rules until the patient is free from the mimetic influence. Visual, high-risk infection, exposed, containing virus, cognition rapidly become affected. Patient to receive. All faces of Sparksy in their own face will also shift into becoming Sparksy. Creepy. Additionally, there are also extremely dangerous infected individuals who will sport Sparksy on the surface of their retinas, and everyone they gaze upon will become infected. Oh shoot. Treatment plan: enclose the patient in a dark room and separate them from the direct visual contact. Use counter mimetic images provided by the IPC to train patients with visual functions to remove the mimetic virus ingrained in the visual system. Currently, the Sparksy virus continues to spread with potential for mimetic mutation. If any unusual situations are discovered, report them immediately to the Department of Operation Defense. Do not attempt to handle it on your own. That was a lot.
Are there already victims in the city?
To eliminate the mimetic virus, helping patient 0 face reality is a crucial phase of the treatment.
What's happening?
You've never been to Fatal Joke before?
That's not surprising. I don't spend much time at the tavern. And to reiterate, I'm perfectly healthy.
I love patients who deny their illness. I'll personally shatter their self-confidence. Miss Sparkle, I'm going to write up a detailed diagnosis report for you. In the meantime, why don't you chat with your fellow patients who share your affliction?
Hey there. Are you also troubled by the same illness as me? What illness do you have? I once suffered from a disease called Fool.
What kind of disease is Fool?
A masked fool named Sparkle grew out of me, slowly becoming one with me. She used me to bear all the pain caused by her performances, left me battered and bruised, while she slipped away from everything. But I was lucky enough to find this tumor called Sparkle. And I expelled this malignant growth from my body.
Sparkle.
You're just a tool I discarded. Sparkle, do you still remember me? More people got my name right today than in the past week. I'm so touched. I am your original mask. The Sparkle Roll mask.
Sparkle?
The archetype of a bright maiden doomed for a short life. The avenger who perishes with her nemesis. The lover who dies for love. The young artist driven to madness. You used me to win fame, applause, and countless eager gazes. So why would you cruelly cast me aside?
Wait, what? Archetype of a bright maiden doomed for a short life. The avenger who perishes with her nemesis. The lover who dies for love. The young artist driven to madness. And this is considered the Sparkle role.
Please, wear me once more. The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Do yourself a favor and stay down. Sparkle, you're back!
I guess it's
You seem happy.
the mask. Is it really happy?
Yeah! I'm keeping my spirits high, just like she asked. Sparkle, Sparkle! You're the one who told me that a smiling mask will never have bad luck, aren't you? This world doesn't want to see too much sadness, cruelty, rage, or pain. You told me that I just need to smile, no matter what. I did everything you asked. But why did you abandon me? Right now, I just want to scream, to cry, to shout. I just want to devour you all.
Just how many masks have you thrown away?
Don't worry about it. Everyone sheds just as many versions of themselves in a lifetime.
How long
Miss
have you
Sparkle,
been alive?
I have your results. Your main components are madness, humor, and a theatrical personality.
What about
Unfortunately, the proportions are badly imbalanced. You're beyond saving.
It is weird, right? Maybe we'll see. So badly, you're beyond saving.
But the silver lining is your mask has fallen off. She's free at last.
What?
And that's where everyone's misfortune began. None of the masks I've cast off ever had such strong opinions or such a temper.
Wait a second. Yeah, wait. Is Sparksy also one of your fool's masks?
She no longer needs to be corroded by your cancer of rationality. Now she can do anything that you wanted to do but didn't dare to do.
Ha! As if there's anything Miss Sparkle wouldn't dare to do.
For example, you don't dare wear any one mask for too long.
I'm pretty smart, Doctor. That's a good one.
Like a butterfly shedding old skin, you keep discarding every mask just so you won't be defined or bound by them.
God, now that you've
You're
brought that
afraid
up,
to
Jinx,
stop,
now I'm
to be
thinking
stuck
about
in
this
some
in relation
stereotype.
to
You're afraid that one
Himiko.
day you won't be elating enough.
But I mean, I don't know if we should take everything and being like, I hate for Himiko. Because there are the individual characters that are also part of the story that will probably also get their development and what's going on. But it would be pretty similar if it is the idea that the original Himiko is not here anymore and that this Himiko isn't, you know, a naturally born one and is an imagining kind of idea. Then that would be very interesting. And we did just learn earlier that Himiko did mention when she was back in school, she was literally fighting thugs and everything on the streets and all that stuff, so... Oh, Himiko hears a mask of sparkles? Oh.
That's why you drew Miss Sparksy and became her online.
But I still want to see a younger
As a
Himiko.
dazzling
It's supposed
mask,
to be
everyone
taller than everyone
confides in
else,
her.
and it was fighting
Everyone
on
wants
the
to be her.
streets.
Everyone
God,
feeds
so
her
cool.
their clever ideas. You thought this would inject new life into your elation. But sadly, once the mask is on you, you become its accessory. People care only about the image the mask paints. No one cares about the you beneath. And that is why she came to life.
That's actually interesting that they kind of brought up, and I find that interesting they did in the idea of a streamer is actually the real one, and then this one is the one that's contained. That is interesting because I always talked about that if, for a lot of people that stream, that's not for every streamer and YouTuber that's out there and all this stuff. That some of them tend to really be themselves and don't put on an act and stuff like that. But there are some that, I mean, over the top reactions and how are like drilled into this like one way to be and excitement for one thing or crazy doing stupid random stuff, and obviously people that do put on a mask and it's for the entertainment factor and they know what probably sells, right? And so they do tend to wear masks, and I've always thought about like how tiring that would be, and after for so long, in a way, it's almost hard to kind of turn it off completely if you keep up that appearance for years and years and years on end, especially depending on how long it takes you to, either if you're streaming and how long you're actually streaming those hours, or if you're recording something and how long you're doing that, and as either you have an editor or don't have an editor, but still to keep up that appearance for such a long time, and then those you get to know through connections and all sorts of things, that this is, do they know the you behind it, or do they know the you? It's always been to me like a very tiring idea. And of course for me, I mentioned before that I didn't really want to go in with a pretending mask and all this stuff, but of course I do tend to be more trying to be energetic, and right now it's different. I explained in the beginning of the stream that I'm not going to be my usual, I'd like to be, but like to, you know, be energetic more is kind of what I do. It's a more relaxed feeling I have when streaming. I think I just gotten used to it too over time, that it's this is how I am when I'm alone with people that I'm close to, and just enjoying nerding out with whatever game that I'm playing, and just diving through the lore and get really excited about it. Like I think that's me without built layers in that sense, and just pure excitement and joy for whatever's happening and stuff like that. But it does become tiring. I even noticed when I'm now talking with people, especially with newer people out in public and stuff, that I kind of tend to shift in almost to a streaming mentality instead of my usual quiet and just kind of listening, and it's in a way to be more friendly idea. So it is very much a case where you slowly end up kind of shifting into how you are in these doing this kind of stuff. I don't know how else to explain it. Because even like with normal work and everything, like you have your work appearance, right? You got your whatever face you go in when you're going into work and stuff. And then you have the one that's the one chilling back at home. Like, she was right that in live humans, we tend to have different personas, and depending on what we're going into. But it's a very different feeling, because I guess to kind of explain it more in the entertainment side of things, you can't just, I mean, you probably could just be quiet, quiet and not super energetic, and it's kind of like how I'm sounding right now. I'm sounding like this because I was noticing anytime I take in a huge, like, deep breath and catching my breath for something, it's making me cough. I don't know what it is. Just monitoring it. It's strange, but if I'm not super, like, excited as I would like to be. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, so anyways, it's interesting. I kind of like that this twist of the streamer is actually the one that isn't hiding behind a mask anymore, and anything like that, where she's more of who she wants to be, doing what she wants, and more free in a sense, wherein Sparkle is actually the one that is hiding, right? It's interesting. It really is. I like the twist that they've done with that.
Human recognition and desire will flow through the internet, providing nourishment for her to bloom. She'll become a bewitching flower, conforming to everyone's wishes, letting them wear her, become her, and blossom across all of plain Arcadia. What a beautiful sight.
Do you have a way to stop her?
Stop? You mean treat? Yes?
Oh.
Cremate Sparkle.
Oh.
That's the best treatment I can prescribe.
And here I thought you had something clever.
Cremate Sparkle.
After all, there's only one radical cure for all suffering. Make oneself disappear, right?
Miss Sparkle, don't think I'm joking around with you. I only misbehave outside the tavern. But here, I am a doctor, without quotation marks. My treatment is real and effective. Generally, when a fool vanishes, their mask loses its power and becomes a dead thing. You're two sides of the same coin,
That's
after
what
all.
we saw in the beginning, her making that.
But
full
as
damage.
for
Huh.
Sparksy,
That
I
was cool
can't say for
foreshadowing.
sure. During SparksyCon, she'll be worn by millions of ordinary people in plain Arcadia, feeding her with sustenance and strength. Your window of opportunity is therefore fleeting. Go on, lie down on that bed and say goodbye to your friends. Press that button and the nurse will come wheel you away. There's a door in the tavern that absolutely positively leads to a still-burning star in Siduni Rama. The nurse will send you there, and that'll be the end of it.
Oh crap, they're really just... Wow.
And if I say no?
Then I'll have to be impolite.
Ooh. Ooh.
Miss Sparkle, nameless, the choice is yours. As for me, by the laughter above, I've got to catch the next ship out of this dump.
The mask of the masked fool represents what you wish to become. You use it to focus your power, but the mask will gradually bind you as well. That's why you've been avoiding Sparksy all this time. She didn't just steal a vial of mimetic virus. She stole your strength.
Because using this moment
No
to scold
wonder
her.
the fool at the bar joked, when a masked fool loses their mask, what remains is just a
She's
fool.
enjoying this, isn't she?
Yes. Every fool has at least one such mask.
Kinda
Not
creepy
mere
how still her
decoration.
body is.
But a part of our destiny, crafted by our own hands. It might be a morning actor mask you took a liking to and stole from them. It might be a head accessory you personally sketched in a moment of inspiration. Or it might be something that one day fell from the sky and latched onto your face. To become a fool, one must experience at least one such instance of destiny. The moment of
Hold her
masking
like that.
one's
Yeah.
face.
I like that attention to detail.
Through the
It's
mask's
creepy.
eye
It
holes,
looks silly,
we gain
but
a
like kind of
different
really thinking about it, it's kind of
perspective.
creepy.
Finally seeing how the universe is simply churning with endless jokes, and the absurd nature of our existence as living beings. The mask is who we want to be. And now, this imposter is more me than I am. Do it! Press the button. Call the nurse and cremate Miss Sparkle. At least then, the imposter will lose her power for a little while. You should be able to take her down easily, right?
Never seen Sparkle
You're
like
not
this.
actually going to press it, right?
Wow, it's kind of weird.
Give us a moment to hesitate, to think.
What is with Yumiko? Right? I kind of get a little scared of Mom. Yumiko. I'm kind of worried, right? Like, she seems so vulnerable. Let us toy with her. I was gonna say, it's kind of weird seeing Sparkle like this. It really is. Because, I mean, from what we've seen with her, she's like always been in control, in the background, messing around, and the carefree, careless, good, bad, you don't know. And then here, just concerning.
Waiting is torture, you know. You're not doing this on purpose to punish me, are you? Hey, gray hair! Say something!
Oh. You know what I have to do. You know what I have to. Yeah, we all saw it. Oh, we love 3.
Hey! Gray hair! Have you forgotten our friendship? You'll make the button smoke at this rate. Too bad. I took the battery out of the button
Of course
earlier
you
while
did.
no one watched. It was a test, and you failed.
Come on, you should have known.
Since the fool made her choice, She must have
Okay,
a
so
plan
that's why
to
he was
reclaim the
playing
mask,
around.
right?
She knew, I guess.
If you dare say no, I'll press this button and let the orbital
Wait,
cannon
what?
cremate you for real. Your sticky little fingers aren't fast enough to steal this battery, are they?
Mom, you're gonna kill me! I know, she's talking about her weapon that she has. Why? I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm scared. I'm really scared of Himiko now. Like I'm legit scared. I've never seen her like
There's
this.
a way. There's always a way. Miss Sparkle will definitely take responsibility and work together with everyone to stop Sparksicon.
It's kind of scary.
What's with this applause?
Oh, no.
Have we been watched the whole time?
They saw me mashing the button.
So the audience watched our every move in that treatment?
Oh! I should talk about what happened.
Hospital or a theater?
So, Chris, like, I had to go through all this, right? I was confused. So I think I remember actually what happened here. That window that they were just looking at, you actually have to break it. You have to click the attack button, and it actually smashes open, and it opens into this. So that's what that was. Okay, I was confused when that moment was. I remember that. Okay, cool. That's actually really cool.
That's life for you. While there's life, there's judgment. In every unseen corner, countless judging eyes are watching, diagnosing, and writing their own prescriptions.
Mama? You okay, Mama? I mean, you're not wrong, but like, damn.
I must admit, Fatal Joke is a fascinating place. Real shame I didn't come check it out earlier.
Ignore the spectators. They're just here for laughs. They won't help and couldn't if they tried. You said you had a way to stop Sparksy. Let's hear it. What's the plan?
I've got a few anti-sparkle weapons in my collection.
She grew up. True, and especially with she was saying how the Graffia family was being, like, losing their inheritance in a way over and over and losing their reputation, then I guess that would make sense, especially if we're going into the decline and how that would be. I'm curious if we'll actually run into her family members, right? Or she made it sound like she's the only one when she was saying that once she kind of dies, like, what would be left to be inherited or anything at all? But it's still scary to think that she mentioned that. Why would you go against yourself?
I've always had this premonition that one day Miss Sparkle would become an unstoppable terror in this universe. Someone has to find a way to stop me before that day comes. On a trip, I met a girl who shared my tastes. She had quite the knack to be a fool.
Cool.
In our battle of wits, she nearly turned me into sparkle paste using the local tumbleweed specialty. She also had a massive mech with beam cannons up the wazoo, ready to blast away any time. I quietly replicated those powerful goodies from my travels. With these anti-sparkle weapons, that imposter won't know what hit her. I gotta say, I'm quite the visionary. You two, let's head to the storage area next. I've already contacted Giovanni. He's doing an inventory check of the lost items there.
Intel from the school?
Sorry, I just want to see. I'm not liking this. Perhaps her regretful wishes that she with it ended up ending every member of her family rather than just the inheritance. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we have the journalist. Didn't find discovered something unusual.
The Furbo journalists couldn't find March or Mr. Yang. But they did spot Sparksy taking down the wave
Oh, I
painting
think
in the school
I might
courtyard.
have read a message in between that and that. Okay.
Oh? That's noteworthy. Looks
Wait.
like Sparksy is busy making preparations too. But why do all this?
I said, unfortunately, I had to finish this area because it wouldn't stop with the continuing to the cutscenes. Like, even when I tried to quit the whole game and load back in, it would just plunge me right into the cutscene. So I had to finish throughout the rest of this act. So everything we'll be seeing is like a recollection, unfortunately. So that sucked, but it definitely, this time it stopped right before the next chapter started. So that should be fine. Or I should say the next act, if we're gonna call these chapters here. So what did she say? Sparring taking down the wave painting. Oh, isn't that the painting, the Graphia painting, the infamous one?
Never mind her for now. Let's check out the Fool's storage area.
Why?
Hey, Gio! What are you doing up there?
Working my tail off for you, tallying the losses. Wait, who'd you bring with you?
Giovanni! I remember this guy, but I can't remember from... Oh, was it through that really cool
it's
game?
Miss Trailblazer.
It was a really cool
I knew
event
you'd step
that was
into
like
the tavern and become
Pokemon-like
one of us
event.
someday.
It is my absolute
Those were the
favorite
makings of
Honkai
masked
style. I
fools
loved it so
are
much.
naturally drawn.
I think he was like the leader of it or something.
You sure know quite a few fools.
Ah, and the lovely lady behind you. You must be Miss Himiko, navigator of the Express. A pleasure to meet you.
I see that and I want
Mr.
that.
Giovanni, just call me Himiko.
Normally only fools may enter, but since Sparkle brought you, and you are practically an old friend, I can make an exception as the caretaker. Let me show you around.
Gio, cut the spiel. Sampo says you recite that intro so often he's grown calluses on his ears.
Kind of gym leader? Yeah, I
Want the
remember
Fool's treasures,
him.
souvenirs, and prank gear? Come to the Grand Treasury storage. They've stashed everything
I
here.
can see Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Yellow right in front of me. I have it like down onto
You
the
stole my
side.
line again.
I want to play those again. But what?
Picked it up on a trip to another world. You've heard this phrase too, haven't you? I'll admit it's catchy, that's why I used it as a slogan. Storage area visits went up by 26% after that.
Business first. Did you see my pickup message I sent? Where's my stored anti-sparkle weapons?
Your storage list is a total mess. You never leave any notes. If I hadn't been called to audit, who'd know how many surprises you got stashed away? As for the anti-sparkle weapons, oh, I'd love to know what on earth that's supposed to be. Why don't you go in and look for yourself? As requested,
Actually, now that I think
I've
about
linked
it,
the
I
vault
wonder if this
entrance
is the
to your
first time we've
collection
actually
room.
heard Giovanni have a voice acting in it. I think so. Stellar Jade, there are many theories about where these gems came from. Some say they're the light that cooled the crystallized when the primordial universe took shape. Others claim that the crystallized essence of ancient Levine games formed over billions of years. Without a doubt, its mesmerizing beauty can be traded for anything in this universe. Material pleasures like cones, the garden, ancient relics, and the devotion of others. Is that what they're trying to canonize of us warping characters? There's such a huge one right in front of you, big enough to drive everyone crazy. That's right, you want it. You really want it. You're about to go into a frenzy. My precious. I have to.
Kid, wake up.
Uh-huh. Mom's back. I think Mom would... Oh.
Stellar Jade is the perfect bait for
Oh, that is really cool.
How generous of you.
Oh, that's really
First time
cool.
I've seen a thief steal something and leave something even more valuable in the vault. Isn't this exactly the type of phantom thief flair we masked fools adore? Remove a carefully curated piece and leave a gift in place to soothe the owner. A jumbo-sized Stellar Jade is surely worth a jar of mimetic virus and a few anti-sparkle weapons, wouldn't you say? And you stole my other prized pieces too? That worthless junk? Consider it a complimentary vault cleaning. Before SparkleCon begins, I'd like a little warm-up entertainment. Old model and the nameless. You should be able to break out of this room, right? Don't disappoint me now! Gio, the security here is an absolute mess!
You want the jade.
You're in no position to talk. Even the drinksmith here is a temp. Count yourself lucky I'm kind enough to help tally your storage.
She didn't just steal my power and my collection! She completely destroyed Miss Sparkle's reputation! This is the worst day ever!
A correction, Miss Sparkle's worst day so far.
Wanna make fun of me? Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I also don't think gear tumbleweeds and giant mechs would work on someone spreading mimetic viruses.
Wait, no, hold on. I didn't know there was a
I
giant
thought of a
Max.
way just now that might suppress the mimetic contagion at Graphia Academy.
Wait. As expected of Mama. You have a backup plan?
You can fight fire with fire, but a mimetic virus can be scoured away
That's why she
with
wanted
water.
the painting away. Wait.
What do you mean?
Wait.
Our informant at the school reports Sparksy is removing the central painting there. The imaginated painting, World Breaker Waves, is said to be a work left behind by Graphia herself. Legend says the wave comes from the Dovebrook river water she used to wash off her painting mistakes. The artists say it is blessed. That's why they kept it in the school.
Okay, wait a second. I just realized something. World Breaker Waves. Remember the whole world-bearing thing in Amphorius? She's speaking of Graphia, saying, the legend says, even though we were told that she's a descendant of Graphia. Don't know how far along down the line Graphia was, but... And yet to say, my ancestor, not to say my ancestor, but to say, as the legend says, or from, instead of, what I've heard, it says legend says. And also Dovebrook River Water. She had a section earlier in the stream talking about it. That's where she made the comparisons of bean sprouts and noodle soup. That she would sometimes dump her enemies in there, and then she would also be dumped into the water herself. Which is... that's not a coincidence that she talked about literally falling into the water there.
I couldn't understand why Sparksy went to such lengths to tear it down. Now I do. Painting mistakes are redundant information that stain a painting. A mimetic virus is redundant information that stains the mind. If someone knew how to harness this Dovebrook wave to wash over the school, they could cleanse the infection she spread. That's why Sparksy wanted to hide the painting.
True. But, well, she did say, though, that their estate used to be the whole area that we saw beforehand. The Graphia estate, so, well, So the solution lies within the school? Maybe we can ask Donghon to use Cloud Him?
The waves on the painting aren't physical water. Only those versed in the art
Now,
of
if she
imagenesis
somehow
can
uses the
control
water,
them.
then I feel like that's going to be a huge
As
connection.
a Graphia
What
Academy
if-
alumna,
Oh my god.
I know a bit of traditional painting. Right now, our most directly effective plan is to break into the school, regain control of the painting, and use it to suppress Sparksy's movements.
I was about to say, what if Himiko is actually an imaginee of this legend Graphia idea, right? What if actually that Graphia is this Himiko? And that's the whole actual connection between of it, is this been, that was her actual greatest work, is that in a way she continued her life But then she just said this. You know, a bit of traditional painting. So, okay, well, that's hinting that she's gonna use it.
Let's go. I'll make this imposter pay 100-fold.
Well, looks like our paths must part in haste. I wish you all fair winds on your journey ahead. Oh, if any of you feel uncertain about what's next, here's a small suggestion. Take a detour inside the Bliss Star Light Orb.
What is that place?
For us masked fools, that light orb holds the same significance as the Phantos Moon hanging above. Deep within the orb, everyone can find the divine revelations of the elation.
Darn it. They found something else at the school?
The undercover journalist got caught. Uh-oh.
We need to pick up the pace. Giovanni said we could
Also,
find
sequence
the
34.
divine revelations of the elation inside the light orb. Don't tell me this orb is another tavern room.
Bingo, your intuition's spot on. It isn't just a light-polluting orb. Think of it as a shrine for fools.
Wasn't banned from entering?
The youngsters only revoked the Laughter's right to enter the tavern. They don't reject things associated with them. Inside this light orb is a miracle tied to Aha. It responds to any fool who approaches. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Here we go.
I feel like
Open
Aha is just
sesame.
gonna pull a fast one on her. Yep.
I said, open sesame! Open sesame! Sesame? Open? Hooray! So in their eyes, I don't even count as a masked fool anymore?
Oh, poor Sparkle.
Wonderful surprise! The imposter stole my identity too!
Oh, poor Sparkle. I feel bad. I could be an Oh, yep. It seems like it counted.
The good news is, at least one of us is still a masked fool.
Mom.
Hey!
Rude.
That's way too harsh.
Even Sparkle.
So, this is the miracle you meant?
Oh my god, that's
Yes.
good.
Among the masked fools, a myth is told. When the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they glimpsed the cold, abhorrent void.
That was good.
The stars turned like machinery, and all meaning yielded to nihility.
No?
They gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Then they burst out laughing. That crystalline laughter tore through the cold, dead universe, echoing through the realms to this day. Many think the laughter that tore apart the cosmos is just a metaphor. But sadly, it's real. The tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter. It tore open a spatial rift. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence means. When we shout into it, there's no echo. Toss in trash, and it merrily swallows it all. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there, right over there, motionless, grinning at us forever.
How do I get this divine revelation that Giovanni mentioned?
Just stick your hand in there.
Oh, okay.
It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool need only reach into the rift and grasp something. The tavern folks call it the Laughter's Gift. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's for sure. Your destiny's bound to get much more chaotic. Hey, gray hair. Wanna give it a try?
Sounds good to me. Trembling unease, you reach into the gasping fissure. It just pretends like the mouth of the Amphorian barracks. Leo, you keep telling yourself.
Akibilly, have mercy. In Akibilly's name, please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good.
He blends your hand seems to blend into a soft swirly fluid. Bizarre monkey screech echoes in your ears, reminding you of an ominous story about wish making. Then you sense that you touched something. Alright. Oh, let me feel around. Hold on. Angular and blocky, it hurts to hold, and a slight stinging sensation like stepping on a small toy part hidden in the carpet.
Is this?
Huh? What's this?
You know for sure you've seen this thing before, right? They're here in Penacony. Extraordinary experience of fighting alongside. Oh, frick, no. I hated that. Oh, God, no. The answer of the banana in the sky compelling you to reveal its origin. No. No. It's a mimetic virus banana.
Laughter above, they really answered! But what's their deal giving you another mimetic virus?
To grant temporary immunity, maybe?
Now I get it.
Also,
audiences infected with the
didn't we
Sparksy
just
virus
literally come in
naturally
contact
won't
with
be able
Neon,
to resist
and
Sparksy.
they literally just
We'd
gave
end
us
up like that soon
something?
after breaking into the school.
Just like that?
But if we're already infected with another mimetic virus, well, that changes things. And
Thank
this
goodness we have Mom
banana
here.
serves exactly that purpose. To buy us some time to resist. The elation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh?
Any fool.
All right,
True, any
let's
fool
move.
at a turning point in the universe. Uh-oh.
Who are you two? Haven't you heard the rule? Only one fool's allowed in here at a time.
Who am I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant. Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals believed they had discovered a treasure that could change their destiny, completely unaware that what they held in their hands could shatter the sanity of the entire world!
Hey, Mr. N, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I gotta do something, right? Like this?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be bygones. But if you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to get through these little toys first.
Sampo comes in to save the day.
Are these folks really the Nameless? In all my years, I've never seen the Nameless dealing with mimetic viruses.
So he's known the names
The
before?
real deal. Just some nameless passing through.
Mr. N, I've got to go after them. You won't be
The
able to keep
real
up with me.
deal.
Just head home and wait for the news.
I mean, we are, but the way he said that.
I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
Thanks, Sampo.
Oh, over here! This way! Run faster! You don't want to get caught by that guy back there, do you? Yo, sis! Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
Oh, you brought us back to the toilets. When push comes to shove, Sample's the one you can count on.
Good old Sempo came through with top-notch
Yup.
service,
Thanks,
saving your
Sampo.
lives in the nick of time.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission.
Well, hello, off and welcome.
Mr. Sampo,
I
do you
don't
know
how I
which
am,
door
actually.
in the tavern can get us back to the city the
I'm
quickest?
happy to be playing this. I'm actually glad I decided to play this.
You don't even need to ask. When it comes to knowing all the secret passages and
A little bit
shortcuts in
more
this tavern,
relaxing.
You won't find anyone who can match.
You know, like something
old
just doesn't feel right with
Sempo.
you.
Then
That's
lead
how
the
I
way.
feel. That was a long story, also. Very long story. Alright. To the next one.
Your thoughts tell me that you still have doubts about me. Did you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts anytime. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
Compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing but a parlor trick. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General. Isn't that a bit discourteous?
Sorry. I have this old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control. As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out?
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
Couldn't.
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave. I can't block out all this mental noise. Just keeping my own thoughts from getting tangled up in everyone else's is hard enough.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himiko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary.
So I guess
That
that's why
mask
he
is
was able to
amplifying your
communicate
power.
with Donghong and it was fine, but now...
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the Elation meddle with their authority?
It's the elation we're talking about.
Perhaps the elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority? In
I feel
my
like the
humble
elation
opinion,
just like kicks out any
this
rule that
mask
could
binds the
possibly
supplicant
exist.
to all beings of plain Arcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use. That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
You sure gave me quite the gift, General. But why would such a precious gift be placed on my face? I need an honest answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer about yourself.
I do like
General
that they've gone away
of the
from the
Yuchue,
still images.
who
like,
sees into the future Why not
they
wear
were
the
having
mask
in
yourself
Aquarius. I guess
and
that might have been a
personally
lot of
step
complaints
into
from
the
other
fray
people,
with its
So they
power?
decided to change that. And I do like this, like, different camera angles. Like, it's not too much of, like,
Words can
movements
deceive.
fully from the people
But
that are
only
talking,
tuning
but they seem
lays
to
the
add a
truth
little bit
bare.
more animations to it. And more, like,
Mr. Sunday.
cameras slowly
Why
panning
not use your
around
enhanced
and
tuning to
zooming
feel the
in,
weight of
like,
that answer
more of, like, a
for
tension
yourself?
grabber and, like, oh, wait. And also, like, more facial
Well then,
expressions
pardon my
to
intrusion,
really fit
Lady
what's kind of
Yao
happening,
Guang.
even if it's more subtle, so it, like, draws your attention. It's interesting. I like it. And then they bring back a still image.
So this bird
Okay,
on
well,
my
let's see how long
shoulder
they
is
go
the
for in the
manifestation of the
still
tuning's
image.
resonance?
That was a real quick way I ate
Exactly.
my words.
And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the wheel and woe signs you mentioned, General.
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take up the mantle and live up to the title. When I was appointed as the Yuchue's General, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kalachakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. A symbol of foresight, verdict, and
So that was the
self-discipline.
ones we saw on Don Hong
Thanks
and
to that,
Himiko.
I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of destiny. Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, a catastrophic disaster will befall this place.
So, that red glow rising from the edge of the city is...
The blazing light, formed by the convergence of all those
I also
woe
like that they're
signs in
using
plain Arcadia.
fire like this, because, one, I think Blade, his new form, has these flames idea, but also Himiko's element is fire. So I wonder if that's gonna be like some connection to that.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask. Once your sight into the future is strengthened, you won't need to fear the deathly omen in your readings.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the diviner's iron law? Never divine the same matter twice.
In Penacony, diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. To be honest, when I set out for Plain Arcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra Sky Plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Sheesh, that's powerful.
Indeed. Just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny, anchoring the fated moments. If I wore the mask, I would become the noose of Plain Arcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a shred of hope for salvation. Close one. I passed the trial. There's still a sliver
I'm
of
just
hope in
curious
this
if, like,
realm.
there's a connection between why that's the case.
Now that makes me even more curious.
Maybe the idea of
Pardon my
doom
bluntness,
coming for them or
but the
something.
fate of billions in Plain Arcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with the Express and the IPC was merely a chance meeting. You are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, you could have boarded your ship and left at any time. Why choose to stay and help us? To help this world break free of this death trap?
Because I am guided by great compassion. Every life is precious beyond measure. Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former master of Penacony like yourself, would they? Then, how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. I can't just sit idly and watch you face annihilation. Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this diplomatic talk. Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save Plain Arcadia?
What?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others. And a dead end for someone may hide an opportunity for another.
See, that scares me.
This treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune, is, in my eyes, the perfect board for a game of wits.
A game with whom?
With the gods. Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fonghu 30 years ago?
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting Plain Arcadia is now facing dangers just as perilous as the Xianzhou Fanghu was back then?
You got that right.
You don't remember?
30 years
we're
ago,
on.
the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Fanghu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Fanghu. With no other options, the Alliance staked everything on my Junior Soar's plan. To operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Peer Telescope, to signal the Rainbow for aid, using their Lux Arrow to strike down the Demon Star. Whoever operated the Cloud Peer Telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, you're Junior Sora.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate and ventured to the Fanghu, going with him into certain death were Yueyu, the previous Yaoqing general who guarded the Cloud Peer Telescope, and the Verdant Knights under her command. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Decalite reflection barrier, calculating and casting lots again and again. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast shadow of a pondering god swallowed them whole. And they vanished into the abyssal dark at the edges of the universe. In that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux Arrow fell, they would perish along with the enemy and that demonic star.
Demonic star?
All reduced to ashes.
You sacrificed so many comrades just to ensure the enemy's fall?
To Penaconians, that must seem incredibly cruel, right?
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could understand the necessity.
Cruel or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness and remember their sacrifice. When I saw the Lux Arrow descend, I realized the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions. This realization illuminated the mission of my remaining years. And this cold, merciless cosmos, when you're trapped in despair, an Eon's intervention is often the only hope. We are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres, as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant destiny. Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by our will.
Interesting.
Is this what you want to do in plain Arcadia?
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility I once buried with my own hands. Just like the Battle of the Fong Hu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit at my table.
An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. Okay, so... Okay.
This time, I will invite them into my calculations, to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future. Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Our common ground goes far beyond mad ideas. But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by your fancy?
I think that's exactly.
Have you heard this myth about the Elation? Oh? They say Ahab once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence. Gazing out, they saw stars turning coldly, like machines.
Oh, this is.
And the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Only the cry of a newborn made them burst into laughter. Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Ahab laugh?
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look. As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths. Humans find the one unseen. We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe can produce. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise. An answer beyond the finality.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ah, looks like it's about time.
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye again, General.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility out of destiny with our own sight.
Could you be talking about the school where Himiko and the others went?
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe. The Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
Whoa.
I should have asked you to give them a few secret strategies before they left.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. Let's spare them.
No, I could use it. Funny. Ooh. What is this?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Smelly.
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparksy, announced her entry into the Fantas Moon Games. The performance she announced to all her fans, SparksyCon, is also about to begin.
How curious! Plain Arcadia's day-night cycle was completely scrambled in ancient times. Graphia Academy's location just happens to be bathed in light. So, in broad daylight, what kind of fireworks show does Miss Sparksy have in store for us?
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, at the Fantas Moon Games 15 years ago, Graphia Academy also.
Hey, Senior, you can't joke about that!
Whoa. Wait. What is... Okay, who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, Graphia Academy also... What? What? 15 years of Graphia Academy also. Did it get blown up? Is that what it's saying? Why?
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff,
Chemical
during a
blow
routine
up.
inspection of the Fantas Moon courtyard, 2 additional mask shapes manifested on the altar.
In other words, 2 more supplicants have appeared!
Wait, 2 more?
Although none of them have publicly announced
I
entry
mean, it
into
should
the
be
games
Sunday
yet,
and, I guess,
the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere has quietly donned the masks of elation. As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff described
guess that's the
one
thing,
as a
right?
raccoon
When exactly
and
did
the
it
other
crash?
as some kind of bird.
A raccoon mask,
Did it
huh?
happen that same
Not to
time
think of
during
the Astro
the
Express
whole
that
game?
just arrived in plain Arcadia. Will the nameless from the Astro Express join the Fantas Moon Games? I hear they were also invited to SparksyCon as special guests!
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants?
But then there was also
or
still that
head-to-head
theory that
showcase
the Astro
between
Express
2
had
famed
crashed
contenders?
though on a beach.
Countless streamers are already live!
I mean, there's the whole waves thing. Maybe... Oh. Oh.
Look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express!
Oh my god, what the heck?
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl. Welcome to the SparksyCon live broadcast. Dear lovely fans, please be patient. SparksyCon is about to begin.
This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off. That woman has Miss Sparksy's face. What a pathetic imitation. What? My face is the original!
Miss Sparksy's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world! Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face!
We shall become Miss Sparksy!
We offered everything to Miss Sparksy.
I need this image attached to my face too. Damn it.
Sparksicle! Sparksicle! Sparksicle!
Ugh, my eyes! I've seen something cursed.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparksy shrooms growing on the ground. I bet we'll all end up with Sparksy,
What is interesting is that it
rather
has a
sparkle
crash.
faces before we can get
like-
very far.
Looks like a rocket in the side of its head. Maybe that is representing the actual. What does the actual express look like on the butt end of it? I don't actually think I've ever seen that. Take out the banana.
Are we really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
What are these mushrooms?
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey. Your call.
Yumiko is so mean here.
On second thought,
Right.
being assimilated by an imposter
She's
doesn't
like,
sound that bad.
she's usually always calm and understanding and reassuring, like with most people. Even with with Firefly, back in Pentacone, which is a Stellaron hunter, right? the first time she's been like sucking up.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
Eyes on the banana.
Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
All the innuendos that could come from that. She just... Oh my god. So messy. Oh my god. Was that Madoka Magica back there? Oh, you are right. I can hear the happy birthday thing. There looks like an image of Madoka Magica back here. I want to see it again. Shifting through a lot. It is Madoka Magica! It's a pink hair, a little bow on the side, and the dress too. Oh wow! Like, it is specifically her dress and the style of it. That's cool.
Come on, banana.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Remember
the
the
effect
plan
of
we
this.
made at the tavern.
Talk
Yes,
banana again.
I mean, we
Why
dig
isn't
out the
Himiko
imaginated
saying it, though?
painting Sparksy
Wait.
did, then use waves to give Garapia Academy a good banana over. I mean, wash over.
Wait.
But
if Himiko
what if
doesn't
that
start
imposter
talking like
figures it
that,
out?
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Let's do it.
I can't believe she just shoved the banana. Sparksy. God, I wish that was animated. That would have been incredible.
Yoo-hoo! Welcome, dear guests. I've been waiting so long, my phone's about to die. Drop the act, my dear Mask. I shouldn't have called you an imposter. That was harsh of me. Come back to Mama's arms. It's not too
Mama's
late.
arms.
If the Astral Express
Nah,
crew
there's
gets
only-
involved, they won't be pulling any punches.
Two mamas here. One of them's already here. The other one is off getting milk. I'll be right back. Actually, I need to go get more drink. And I'll just see if I can cough up a lung and see if that'll help me. All right, I'll be right back. Just enjoy. You know what? I'm not even gonna switch it. You guys are just gonna have to stare at that. That's fine, right? Just judging you. It's okay. consumed? How has the judgment been? Incredible music too.
Of course I get it. Surrendering now would ruin the stage you so carefully set. Total buzzkill, right? So you still don't get it? The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Standing before you. The loyal friend who's been by your side all along. The masked fool who never played any tricks. She is actually the old mask I have shed.
Oh. What? What did you just say?
Haven't I been telling you all this time? She's just an old model.
No wonder the light orb in the tavern didn't react to sparkle.
For real? That explanation is kinda awesome. Look at those expressions on your faces. This is the best opening act for Sparksicon ever!
Is that
I shed that old mask, and with it, the weak, timid, all too human me. This new me will break free from all shackles, gather my fans' wish power, and stride onto the stage of the Fantasy Moon Games! In return for the wish power offered by everyone in the Arcadia, every supplicant must show them what elation truly means.
I mean,
we will demonstrate the
this,
elation we desire!
I would think it would be like the perfect idea of like, oh, well, this is definitely setting up that, yeah, the Himiko you know could be the fake one, right? Like how this is set up. But then it starts to hit me of like, I don't think they would do the same plot point so soon and in the same update, right? Yeah, I don't know. Something doesn't feel... I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe the whole idea that this isn't the real Mugami, and of course this theory is being thrown out there, but just as more and more time we keep going through it, it just feels strange. How is this even remotely relating? This is the May Cry 5. I haven't played Devil May Cry!
There's no coercion involved anywhere in this. It's a simple yes or no. Like scrolling to the bottom of the terms of service. Want attention, talent, quick cash, universal praise? Download the Sparksy virus. Ta-da! Click confirm, and you're set. Isn't that exactly what they crave? Elation in 3 minutes flat? Nameless, you're doomed to lose. You can't stop what people desire.
We can't stop their desire. But in this stream, we'll show this Arcadia world another possibility.
Currently on discount. I can't buy another game that I haven't. I'm not gonna play in like forever.
We'll show everyone watching the live stream the elation of the Astral Express.
Oh? No. Oh, I'm a supplicant. Hello, Simon. Welcome.
You got another mask?
Before Sparksicon begins, the hero of the Express will defeat the villain who tried to spread the virus. And soon, the world will watch it happen live. In their
didn't wanna do
hearts,
Mass Effect
they'll
3
long for the
or other one,
trailblaze
'cause
too.
it's a much longer game than I think Pragmata
You
was
were
gonna be,
never
so
the only option for the audience,
I would hate
Sparksy.
to be stuck in the middle of that and then I'll be able to play it again for a couple.
You know
for a whole
why I
month, technically.
can't stand heroic stories? You lot always wave the flag of justice, then stomp all over the fun with brute force. The elation has nothing to do with justice, and you haven't won yet. Ma'am, gray hair, don't tell me you forgot the plan. I'll stall her.
Oh, you gotta steal a spotlight, huh?
We don't have much time left, do we? I'm trying to give us better odds of winning here. There's one thing I've always wondered. Who's the real Sparkle, and who's just a mask? Shouldn't the last one standing decide that?
Thank you.
Then let's settle it right now.
I like the game sound.
I'll make you the opening firework of Sparksicon.
Unbelievable! A girl who looks exactly like Miss Sparksy just rushed in and started throwing punches!
Could she be a high-grade lookalike rival? Looks like when it comes to top-tier V-Streamer wars, the fanciest fights are fought the old-fashioned way.
Hey, friends! Over here! Look this way!
Is that March's voice?
Like the two of them standing there just watching, like,
While Sparkle keeps her busy, let's
They're throwing
regroup with
rakes.
March
Oh yeah,
first.
they're throwing clapping hands.
His Himeko!
Oh.
Oh, you're finally here!
Thank goodness you're back. Okay, but oh no, this is gonna traumatize her.
March, I'm just so happy you're safe, Bana.
Oh, she's saying it.
After she escaped the school, I figured she'd bring you
Finally,
back.
she's saying
So while
it.
Sparksy was away, I found a classroom to hide in. The students around here have been acting weirder and weirder. Good thing my heart is pure and untouched, so her tricks don't work on me. Hold up. Were you two just talking with some weird verbal tick?
March just. We chose to fight poison with banana.
What? You actually used that Penaconian mimetic virus to counter Sparksy's influence? Whether the Express turns into some crazy Sparksy train or ridiculous monkey train, I want neither.
What about Welt? Is he all right?
Mr. Yang, it's our friends. Come on out.
Oh.
You look perfectly normal, though. So that Professor Welt she saw in the news...
Just a bit of acting on my part. Let's not dwell on that right now.
Huh.
Like March, I realized something was corrupting our cognition when I arrived at school. She even pulled from one of my past memories to strengthen the effect. It was pretty frustrating. Luckily, I've dealt with something similar before. I snapped out of cognition corruption very fast this time, so I decided to keep playing the teacher and hide some students away in secret. So, any ideas on how to dispel Sparksy's influence?
She sounds like. You told Martin Wells about the intel you obtained at the tavern and your active plan. Sounds like a bit.
No wonder these students took down the seascape painting
Scattered
from the
away?
central courtyard. Sparksy had them break it into 3 parts. The waves, the wooden boat, and the moon. I don't know where they hid the waves and the moon, but I managed to retrieve the wooden boat that was stored in the archive room from the students.
expected from Teacher Yang.
We might have a lead on the other two painting pieces. Have you seen Furbo, Nana?
You mean a furbo?
We sent a local reporter into the school, but his luck turned sour, Nana. Sparksy caught him red-handed. Before he was taken away, he managed to take a photo of the library.
Like the way she's saying it,
I want to check it out with her.
Forcefully
What
trying
about
to say
me and
it.
Mr. Yang?
Rather
now
than
that we have a
smoothly.
lead, no way we'll just
And
sit here
her
doing
voice actor has
nothing.
been really great so far in like portraying
March and I will go track down that
him with his
Furbo
voice through a lot of
reporter.
things. So
We
I
might
almost
even
feel like that's
find out where the
intentional,
last piece of the painting was hidden.
right? Like it's almost like
That's
she's like,
the plan.
no,
Let us know right away if you find any leads. We're here, Bana.
But I don't see any waves or moon.
God, what is that one in the background? What
Where
is
could
that?
it be? Like I'd ever tell you.
What is that?
Miss Sparksy herself ordered us to guard this place with our lives.
Hey, get that
Oh my
stream
God, that would be
running.
terrifying.
Ugh, kids these days. They ignore their studies just to focus on the internet.
I was like, good. I wasn't expecting that to caught me off guard.
Ugh, kids these days.
That's good.
As an alum of Graphia Academy, it's my duty, as tradition dictates, to give you all a proper extracurricular lesson.
Uh-oh. Guys, Mom is
Hey,
turning
juniors,
to Oh,
ready
no.
to roll?
Gold.
Where could they be hiding the landscape painting?
After all,
Mom
it's
is-
an
Mom is
image
going
Nana
back
thing.
into her old ways. She's choosing
Once sealed in
aggression.
a scroll or something, it'll be a pain to retrieve, Bana. Oh, right. Let's check out that photo Nana the reporter left us. Maybe we can find some clues.
Could it be hidden near the bookshelf? But not.
Where are
those
we
sounds?
now?
No, wait, what is with those
This
sounds?
place looks just like any other classroom. But something's off.
What is with those sounds? That is... Wow, what a... I have to applaud the sound design in the background of this. They have done so well with this update already, like, compared to Emphoria's. Not saying bad about Emphoria's, but, like, the little attention to detail, they really picked it up. I was really curious, like, how much are they gonna change from Emphoria's and really, like, step up in a lot of aspects to improve, right? From the story and delivering in new way. That was really good. Like the shift in tone, just suddenly walking in. Like it's not music per se, just at least the music is very, very, very quiet. God, that was a good, quick shift. I really like that. It reminded me of I've been on the Halo train recently, but it reminded me of like the first time, if you've ever played Combat Evolved, and the first time you find the Flood, and like just the sudden change in tone of everything, the sound design for it, or like before you actually find the Flood, just that like approach to it. God, like that was so, I remember that was freaky. Like it wasn't loud. Like that's what I miss from indie games. And I'm really excited to play Subnautica 2. I really want to so bad, but I would be doing the thing where I'd be playing it for a little bit and then I'll be out for about a month, so I don't want to do that. But I'm excited to play that game because it was one of those somewhat scary kind of games because it wasn't a loud sound just charging at you out of nowhere, or like when you first run into like the Reaper, you can hear this roar in the distance, and it's like, what exactly is that sound? Either you could see it, you could not, like just the sound of it. Like, it didn't have to be something loud, boo, jump scare right in front of you. No, it was just the atmosphere and the subtleness of it, and the slowly approaching to it. God, I miss that. I miss that in like a good horror game. That I don't mind jump scares, they're fun and all this stuff, but like one that can really just set the tone and the mood for everything, and that hesitation of around the corner, where is it coming? You know it's not it hasn't happened yet, so it's somewhere, it's coming. Where is it from? I just, God, it's good. I think it was one of the things I really loved when reading the Halo books. If you've never read the Halo books, I really recommend reading The Flood. It shows a side of it, more of like the psychological horror of these creatures and the setup for it. And I love psychological horror. It has to be my favorite genre. And especially when done right, it's just so... You want an idea of just how crazy the human mind can think of these torturous things and just delve deep into that. It's just freaky in a different sense. It's the idea of being alone in a room where somebody else is in front of you, but they have no weapons, they have nothing. All they have are their words, and to be able to drive you mad from that. That's always been, like, to me, the creepiest monster you could possibly make is somebody, through just their words, can drive you crazy. I miss a good horror game. I really do. I'm hoping Silent Hill F will be very, very fun when we get to that, when I get back. I hope so. I really do. Some problems with Subnautica? What problems? I've kind of been avoiding everything to do with it, so it could be a surprise. What problems? What happened? Like buggy or stuff? Because I saw it was on Game Pass, so it caught my attention. I was like, ooh, that game's on Game Pass, and then another game I've been wanting to play is on Game Pass. But time. Anyways. Damn it. You know, like those like weird body aches you get? I'm just hoping I'm tired and stressed. Ugh. I hope not. Please no. Let's look around.
So this is where they stashed the wave. Did you hear something?
Nope.
I didn't hear a thing.
Something's not right. Is there something hidden here?
Chalk marks gleam fresh on one side of the blackboard, as if just written today. Arcadian calendar, July 22nd, 1980.
July 22nd.
Wait, hold on. On duty. Excuse me? 1984, on duty. Bella Foolish? Haven't we heard Foolish before? Bell. Or Bell.
1984?
Oh, guys,
Bell?
wait. Do math real quick. Hold on.
Could this classroom
Hold on. Yeah, I have a feeling 15 years ago, it's currently 1999, 1984. Himiko, is this... I mean, were you in school since then? At that time period? Are you okay?
Senior? You're back!
Oh? Oh, wait.
Belle?
Oh.
It really is you, Senior! What? You look so different. We almost didn't recognize you. Still, that dashing aura of yours simply can't be obscured. I, and so many of us, we've been here, waiting all this time.
What do you mean? Why does she look sad?
I'm so sorry. I was gone too long.
Oh no.
It's unforgivable that I never came back to visit you all.
You apologizing so seriously? That's not like you at all, Senior.
Oh, apologizing so seriously.
Yeah. After all this time, the least I can do is smile.
Whoa, 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 whoa. She's speaking as if, like, they're dead. Right? It's unforgivable that I never came. Hold on.
I'm so sorry. I was gone too long. It's unforgivable that I never came back to visit you all.
Yeah, the way she delivered that, that sounds like... Oh, okay. I know that sound. What? All I can do is smile. It's not like you at all. Well, we did hear she was pretty different back then. Drastically different, seems like.
But all of you are already dead.
Yep.
Himiko, these students, who are they?
They're the shadows cast by my past regrets. Young lives buried here by a tragic accident.
What?
Oh no, Senior, he's here! That thing is coming!
What thing?
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
Everyone, hide!
Oh, frick!
We mustn't let that monster find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back!
No! Okay, they were setting up a horror vibe! Because we knew it, you were standing in the hallway. What the heck? The Herald of Death. Wow, frick. Can't see that. The Herald of Death is coming. They died in a tragic accident. We know that there's been ghosts in this thing. Peek through the cracked door, push the door open with force, listen to the door. Let's see if we can peek. The gap in the door seems filled with an impenetrable darkness. You can't see a thing. What the heck? They were setting... Okay, listen. Hear what sounds like light raindrops falling on the window. The classroom, someone carefully paced around, treading across the sticky floor like a painter walking on spilled paint, scattered all over the ground. The Herald of Death. He... Huh. He is coming. Push the door open with force? Classroom door won't budge an inch no matter how much force you apply to it.
We've got the wave now. Time to regroup with Welt and the others.
Here we go. What do you mean? Let's just move on. Isn't... Oh, what, Mom? Mom, what are you hiding? What accident happened? Of her past regrets? So it really is that people are dead is what she's carrying. And it could potentially be her fault. She draw a killer? Oh my god, imagine that. Oh, frick. There has been that weird wanted poster we keep seeing in the background of things, and it's like a guy with like a hat of some sort. I kind of thought it was Asriel in a way, but maybe not. Yeah. Well, aren't there people still trapped inside?
You can't save them. They're already ghosts. It wasn't Sparksea who attacked them, but something far more cruel. And they didn't die in the present, but during a certain twilight 15 years ago. We can't change their fates. However, this definitely isn't some kind of time travel to the past. Someone created this space for unknown reasons, only to reenact before an eyewitness the bloodbath at Graphia Academy from the Phantasmoon games 15 years ago.
A bloodbath. A bloodbath, not just a little accident. No, a bloodbath. Okay. You were there at the time?
That's right. But that has nothing to do with the enemy
Oh,
we're
you're
facing
skirting
right
around
now.
the question, Himiko.
I know you have a lot of questions
Yeah.
now. But we'll have time to talk about all this in detail after we deal with Sparksea. Come on. It's time for us to meet up with Welt. He just messaged and said he and March found the missing Furbonana reporter, Bana. And the final landscape
Yeah,
painting piece.
right. Why is she suddenly like, oh yeah, let's... Unless it's a thing that she's starting to remember things now that she's back, kind of in a way. Like, slowly they're like, oh yeah, I mean, she doesn't even realize that she had forgotten it. Or maybe the game had nothing to do with the bloodbath that occurred and something else, so she's like... Is it gonna reveal that maybe that this bloodbath might have been she was part of the games and she was fighting them and it was probably one of the other supplicants and she had killed them, so she's like, oh, that's fine. And they were the ones that caused this, so that's why she's not so concerned about into the game and being like, oh yeah, it's completely safe. But even then, like, you'd be like, oh yeah, we are not going back there, we are not going to risk it, unless that's why she did come back, was to make sure, in a sense, that it wouldn't happen again. That's weird. Because the fact that she had a teacher specifically hiding a mask. This is odd. And they called her senior. So she was in school at the time? Okay, let's see where this goes. That was trippy. That was very
You
trippy.
okay, Mr.
The fight, we're
Furbo?
just like, oh yeah, we're moving on now.
Good thing we got here in time, or you would have ended up as a target practice dummy.
Beep boop. This Furbo nearly bit the dust. President, you're here! You're gonna give this Furbo some hazard pay, right?
So, where's the third landscape painting piece? You didn't.
This Mr. Furbo said the students put the moon inside the gymnasium.
Oh. These orbs. What in the world are all these things everywhere? Yeah, what are they?
Wispe called emotes.
Sparksea must have given the moon to one of the emotes to look after.
She really went all out, didn't she? The whole gym's full of moons. Now what?
Be it Sparkle or Sparksea, both are equally just as headache-inducing. All right, everyone. Let's round up these emotes and take a look.
A high and mighty emote is stuck fast in the base basketball hoop, perched like a monarch upon a throne. It gazes down coldly at the frantic bustle of your efforts. You eyeballing me, emote? Its gaze shifts awkwardly away, but a smug grin sneaks onto its lips as if thinking, you got no knees! Good luck reaching for the moon.
Oh, that sneaky laugh. It probably does know where the moon is hiding.
Quick, March, I'll
But
throw you.
how are we meant to even reach the thing?
I finally get to throw something pink.
And with that,
Okay,
we've
never mind. I guess we did
got
something.
our hands on the third part of the scenery, the moon.
All right. Time to settle the
Wait,
score with Sparksy.
in the painting, there is a moon? You know, my theory about Himiko being Imagine Graphia. Huh. Like, actually, Graphia. Anyway, my bat's been itching for some action.
Since Sparksy dared to target the Astral Express, treating us like stepping nanostones in the Phantasmoon games,
Oh,
she
you
had
suddenly
better
remember
be
the whole
ready
Nana
to
thing,
become a
Himiko.
spoil of war herself.
You mean my
She
theory?
and I will head to the atrium next,
Of Graphia,
piece the
though?
imaginated landscape
Graphia
painting
one
back
being
together,
Imagine?
and help Sparkle take down
Actually,
Sparksy.
Graphia, the legend lady.
Welt, March, I'm counting
you
on
did, it's
you
my
to
theory now.
protect the students at the academy. Dovebrook's waves should suppress the mimetic contamination they're experiencing, but they might panic and run into the combat area. This time, I truly hope no innocent people get hurt during the Phantasmoon games.
Don't worry, Miss Himeko. Mr. Yang and I have got
She had
this.
no idea what just was witnessed.
You better give that girl a taste of her own medicine for messing with us like some comedy act.
Alright, leave it to me. Okay, so they just skipped out
Sparkle
of...
and Sparksy are gone? And the students too?
If you think you've got this in the bag, you're in for a rude awakening. Sparksicon hasn't even started!
Time for
Actually,
your
good
Sparksicon
point.
grand
Where-
finale.
We got this.
Because
We
I,
got
the
this.
nameless of the Astral Express, will challenge you as a fellow supplicant and crush your elation.
Challenge me? I'd love to fight you.
Also, the fact that Sparksy is talking. does
Hurry
Sparkle
up and put
lose?
the scenery pieces together.
That annoying old model has already fallen asleep.
Yeah, okay. She,
Soon. There will only be one
Why is she
Sparkle in the world.
Did she lick
Or
her
maybe
lips?
everyone will be one.
Oh! Oh, Frank! Himiko just...
During my transformation! The audience has all arrived! Our heroes play the first battle of the Phantasmoon Supplicant has commenced!
Sad we won't get to see this. We won't get to see this battle. Damn it. Damn it. I wish you could replay battles. I don't remember doing anything. It just autoed and then pushed off to the side.
Isn't over yet!
Stop her! She's trying to escape into the crowd!
Well, great. It is strange. He is fire.
Oh, hey. No need to panic, you two. Sunday will share my vision with you. Let my eye of Ishvara see through it all.
This is a long cutscene, by the way.
Wheel
Damn.
and woe, clear as day. I see where the culprit is. Fought you.
I hope. Damn.
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't we be okay? Wait, why did we get... Wait, what happened with us?
Where did everyone go?
You know, Sparksy...
Look over here.
General Yao Guang? Am I seeing things?
We're just attuned to each other, that's all. Feeling dizzy? Don't worry, it's just a minor side effect. When I first opened my eyes, I couldn't even conduct basic self-care for nearly a month.
You can see it
Don't worry,
no,
though.
because this is a
With my
recollection of
reinforcement,
scenes, so
you'll be back
unfortunately
to
it
normal
doesn't
in
show
a
the
moment.
actual battle.
Thank you, General. By the way, above your head...
Yeah.
Can you see the sign above my head?
Yeah, it keeps shifting.
So, whether it brings weal or woe, whether it changes or not, please keep this secret safe from me. Don't let me know, and don't let anyone else, okay?
What's in it for me?
Hey, I went out of my way to help you here. Can't you give me a discount?
You can
Consider
change
it good karma.
battles to casual mode if it's hard to complete. They did do that, so... Can't they see your sign?
I'm afraid not. As an observer, your gaze reaches far deeper than his.
What are you afraid of?
In that fleeting moment, your eyes gained insight into my destiny.
Yeah.
For those who wish to defy their own destiny, the best approach is to avoid gazing too long into fate, especially not letting powerful observers do so. Now that you know the reason, surely you'll do me this small favor and keep this secret?
What if I let it slip? I'm just being a painter.
If you dare to spill the secret, I'll tell everyone all about your true identity. You're a former Stellaron hunter, aren't you? Oh, just imagine the chain reaction that would cause. I don't even want to think about it.
Okay, I mean, we kind of knew this, but like that's actually direct confirmation I wasn't expecting. And how do you know? Right? I think is the bigger question. You can see futures, but it's not like you can see the past. I actually never thought about that. What if other people knew? How would I don't know. How would the Astral Express react to that? I mean, I would assume they'd be like, oh, fine, whatever, but... You will? She can't see, the Trailblazers. She can't see it at all, anything. So that's the weird part, is that if she can't see it, anything to do with us, she can't use her powers on us, then how does she know that detail? Unless she ran into the Stellaron Hunters when we were a part of it.
Doesn't this feel like the opening scene of a comedy? Two people who barely know each other, yet they're keeping each other's destiny a secret. I guess you could say we're now partners in fate.
Funny.
No surprise there. After all, both comedy and fortune-telling thrive on unexpected twists and turns of fate, don't they? All right, looks like the side effects have worn off. Time for us to say goodbye.
And you? Are you okay?
What? How did you say that? Why did it sound like you said Anu?
What just happened?
My name Anu?
I was so confused. I couldn't see a thing. All I remember is Sparksy and the Nameless got into a fight.
Sparkle just got thrown.
I saw everything. The Nameless from the Express smashed Sparksy right into the wall with one swing. That strength was unreal.
That was such an epic fight, as expected from a cosmic hero. That was seriously awesome.
Looks like the students have all recovered from the contamination.
Did they recover?
Mm-hmm.
When she absorbed me, I thought it was all over. Thankfully, Gray Hair, you won this one. 1 point for the Trailblaze.
So what happens now? Are you really just a mask?
Who knows? But come on, doesn't that sound insanely cool? I'm totally adding this to Miss Sparkle's 132 origin stories.
I like that the music
we're
is
all
even
just
more
masks
slowed down
that
than before.
someone else has shed.
Considering what we just learned from Amphorius. Tavern won't send sauce enough for me, right?
The tavern? They might kick up a fuss about Sparksy's defeat for a few days. Maybe some foolish hotheads might even come knocking to fight you. But trust me, give it a couple days and the tavern will act like none of it ever happened.
What's your plan now? How do we do with Sparksy's still there?
If I really am a mask, then naturally I should return to my wearer's face. But if I'm not, then maybe I need to reclaim the mask I've lost.
I understand.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
Sparksy probably didn't expect that the first miracle of the Phantasmoon games wouldn't be everyone becomes her, but the Express hero defeats the villain spreading the virus. Compared to a streamer reflecting people's desires, the fearless trailblazer of the Astral Express is more of an attention grabber.
So, this is the Phantasmoon games, huh?
That's right. Sometimes the supplicants work together, sometimes they clash. It's like a coin toss. No telling which side will land until the moment it hits the ground. At least this time, I hope it doesn't end in bloodshed.
I've always made sense. Every time. Always. So, what do I get if I win?
You're one step closer to an audience with Aha. Right now, all of Plain Arcadia is watching you, and all of their attention's flooding over you, and the mask you wear. Make the most of that attention. From now on, you'll represent the Trailblaze.
Poor Sunday.
To show this world of
He also
elation
has a mask, but, you know.
what elation is.
Mom has her favorites. And it's me. What should we do? It's because I called her Mom. That was it. That was the only thing. What should I do with Sparksy?
Show mercy. Or don't. No, I'm just kidding. Lower your bat.
Mom. you. Which one's your true desire there?
The audience in this Arcadia doesn't go easy on losers at the games. She'll lose her wish power soon enough, and the Sparksy virus will fizzle out. You can hand her over to the Department of Aberration Defense for imprisonment, or set her free. As a supplicant who's become the focus of all, I'm sure you've already made your decision, right?
So, Victor, here to claim your prize? Very well. Sparksicle has no objections to that. So what'll it be? Gonna hand me off to the Department of Aberration Defense? Lock me up as a hardened criminal? But knowing you, you're not that heartless, are you?
Well,
Or
I did
maybe
spam
you
a
wanna
button.
Take away my streaming account as punishment. I'll live stream 24/7
I
and
don't
sing
know if she's
praises of
completely
your
joking,
valor.
considering all the times that she has threatened Sparkle many times. I would do the front of the Express. Hand me your mask. Give it.
All right. Let what belongs to the Graffia family return to the Graffia family.
What?
But don't let this little wind get to your head. You've still got a long, long way to go before you meet the laughter.
Are you saying this specific mask believes?
We can keep working together.
She knew, and that might have been
Better
Himiko's,
to have a friend
but
at the Fantas Moon
or is she
Games
saying
than
all of
another
them?
enemy, right? What? No parting words?
Oh yeah, Sparkle's got this.
How do you like this ending, Sparksicle?
Ooh.
Old model. You and your powerful supporters won this one. I've got no comeback. As a mask, what do you plan to do with your original self? Who's the mask and who's the original? Shouldn't that be decided by the one left standing? Your plan is finished. Your relation has been eliminated. You're the one who should be called the old model. That elation isn't mine. It's the elation everyone chose. And besides, wasn't it your idea in the first place? What? You told me to leave you behind. You also told me to take the idea and its relevant memories and go chase my dream. That's totally something Miss Sparkle would do. How do you like this ending, Sparkle? How does that joke go again? Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool? But take the fool out of a masked fool, and all that's left is the mask. Come on, Sparkle. Time to end this little charade. No show is complete without a curtain call. Shall we become one at last? Bang! Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun?
My brain
A
hurts.
friendly reminder from Miss Sparkle. Don't underestimate the Fantas Moon Games. You won't get another opening act as spectacular as this Sparksicon, you know.
After the toy gun went off, Sparkle and Sparksy were no longer there.
Sparksy! No. Sparkle? Which one is which?
Agreed.
Perhaps it was just a masked fool, playing a harmless trick under the watchful eyes of the gods. Or maybe she just wanted to remind us that the elation in plain Arcadia has become something even the gods no longer recognize.
Just like you don't recognize it.
In any
Himiko?
case,
Mom.
everything here has come to an end.
Oh.
We should move on.
Oh, I was about to
and
say, I'm like, are you gonna
unravel
actually
the
tell us
next
what's gonna happen? Oh, she does sound like it. That creepy classroom?
Indeed. I want to investigate and find out who exactly created that place and why. Let
I like
me know
the tone
when you're
shift
ready
in
to
her
head
voice. Let's go now. I really like that.
out. It's like nothing ever happened. The ghosts are gone.
What exactly happened back then? She'll actually tell us the truth?
15 years ago.
Oh.
During the last Fantas Moon Games, I participated as a supplicant.
Call that!
I
Did you win?
I once believed that all it took for a supplicant to win was to show the people a magnificent miracle. And then I'd have an audience with the Eon of Elation. How foolish. How naive I was. Not everyone wants to stir up everyone's wish power in a positive way. On July 22nd, year 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, a supplicant harboring immense malice, stepped into Graphia Academy. He slaughtered 22 students who had stayed behind after school. Then went on to Dovebrook District, where 146 innocent civilians were either killed or wounded. That killer moved like a deranged artist, leaving corpses, imprinting his signature mark. The Bloody Bloom. The media dubbed him the Herald of Death.
Oh, it's coming towards us.
It was a tragedy that the world could not forget. The Fantas Moon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games.
Who are you?
So many parents lost their children.
Why do you have Himeko's eyes and hair?
Lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himeko.
Complete, accurate. But then one of the victims, who is this? The Bloodstained Games, Herald of Death. The Himeko has. Who are you? Why doesn't he seem shocked to see this Himeko then?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ryusuke, the current dean of Graphia Academy. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
But he doesn't recognize her. Oh.
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Fantas Moon Games, my father wasn't with me.
What?
Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos.
What?
Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space.
Weird. Okay, so he does not recognize Himeko. He's like, I've heard her name and everything, but he does not recognize her at all. So he did not make her, but then Himeko is coming back and saying that her father was out traveling. And that she was fighting. So, strictly speaking, even ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space. So then, what is your outcome if apparently Himeko is dead?
So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly
They're doing
are
the Spider-Man meme. What? Also, oh my god, what a plot twist. She doesn't know she's imagining. Is she though? Because now she's saying that she doesn't. she doesn't recognize him. She also did say, though, how that ended with her fight, because she did apparently face the Herald. Are we gonna meet this Herald? God, I want to meet him. Somebody who was actually, and they have explained, killed people, innocent people, went around just murdered people. Himiko, why did you let us land here? Actually, more than why? Were we that bad? Okay, there's one more. So, how long is this? Okay, not that long. Alright. We'll finish this, and then I guess we'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Damn, okay, what a reveal. Holy crap.
Welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report Special Edition. We continue to bring you updates on the Phantom Moon games.
The SparksyCon hosted by Supplicant Sparksy came to an abrupt end less than an hour after it began!
Under the watchful eyes of the entire network, the Nameless from the Astral Express went head-to-head with streamer Sparksy in a spectacular showdown. Unbelievable! I used to think all of the Trailblazers fight scenes in director Rekka's latest film, Holy Grail Stay Night, were just special effects. Turns out she's got real moves.
Funny.
We'll continue following the Astro Express's activities and bring you...
Kind of cool how they
Breaking
actually
news.
made that canon.
Around 4 p.m. today, the Security Bureau uncovered multiple corpses at the Sinwish Syndicate's headquarters in Delbrook District. Initial reports suggest violent infighting among gang members as the cause. Even more shocking, an IPC employee was found dead at the scene. According to the investigation, the victim was identified as Lyndon Scott.
Lyndon Scott, age 34. Field operative in the Strategic Investment Department. Ring any bells, Mr. Ashvale?
Never heard of him. What was someone from the IPC doing here?
Word is, the Sinwish Syndicate recently got hold of a mask. Maybe Mr. Scott came to negotiate for the Phantom Moon games, and got caught in the fallout. Apologies for interrupting your work,
That's the
Mr.
handprints that we
Ashvale.
saw in the windows too,
Wouldn't
before
call
it
an
turned into scary mode.
interruption. The mess at Graphia Academy cleared itself up. But this...
Is this the mark that she was talking
Initial
about?
assessment, 33 Sinwish Syndicate members. Leader Polwave included, along with second-in-command Costide, were murdered in the same time frame.
I liked him!
The victims show clear signs of trauma and fractures, along with massive
Oh
blood
my
loss.
god. Oh my
Exact
god.
cause of death still pending further autopsy.
Oh my god.
These stylized handprints. We both know what they mean.
Scott died. I'm kind of sad that Scott died. It was like annoying guy, but like I actually had fun with him. Clear signs of trauma and fractures. No, she doesn't say. Was it lacerations or bludgeoning? I mean, fractures I would assume more bludgeoning than anything. Along with massive blood loss, but I mean that could... The fractures pierce through the skin, bones piercing through, or internal bleeding. I mean, the fact... I don't know if this is blood, though. I mean, I would assume this is supposed to be blood, so... Probably... sharp. Huh.
Bloody Bloom. Only one person ever used that as their calling card. The Herald of Death is back.
So who is
Your
this?
suspicion isn't without merit.
Splash
But that guy was executed 5 years ago.
Executed?
Executed,
Who witnessed it? Was the execution broadcast to the public?
Executed?
Who can prove he's dead? Who's to say you didn't let him out to rig this entire game?
You've heard the rule, haven't you? No one can enter the Phantom Moon games twice.
Oh.
So let me give you a piece of
I
advice.
guess that's why Himiko did not
Don't
join.
let rage gnaw away at your reason. It's bad for your health. The case's info is in the dossier. Get to work. The Department of Aberration Defense isn't paying us to bum around,
I guess that's the photo that we keep seeing in the background. Interesting. God, they really set up a really cool bad guy. Soon after, Asheville arrived at the banks of Dover.
Rage sparked quietly in the detective's chest, and not even the wind from Dovebrook could dispel the metallic tang of blood clinging to his nose. When he first heard the Sinwish Syndicate had obtained the mask, a grim premonition stirred within him, but he never expected it to be the omen of a friend's death.
Mr. N, he's no longer with us. Now he's just a body, another nameless casualty buried beneath a headline. People only care about the stars twinkling above, about the epic tales of the eternal conflicts among the cosmos' great figures. Compared to all that, who would mourn a small-time thug?
I missed the
Petty
boss.
gang.
He was great. I loved his voice
What
actor.
should we do next?
Said it was an accident. True.
I've been slacking off for far too long.
Is that what she did?
It's time to make a
contract
choice.
This guy and then accidentally made like a bigger destruction.
Mr. Asheville, if you're calling now, may I assume you've accepted my offer?
Why does she sound
You
so
are right,
strange
Miss
with
Pearl.
him? Right?
I'll join the games.
It's throwing me off
So
about
you
Pearl. I
still
thought
need
she
me, of
was like
course.
neutral completely.
My offer still stands. Just like 15 years ago, the same omen returns. There are signs the Phantasmoon games are spiraling out of control again. Mr. Asheville, I ask for your strength to steer the Zeonic games back on course.
All I have to offer
Guy, right? Who?
is a heart set on revenge.
Today,
It almost feels
33
like they're almost
citizens
like
of
saying that,
Plain
oh, it's Himiko's dad in a
one
sense,
IPC
right?
colleague perished under mysterious circumstances. Someone is imitating the Herald of Death's methods.
Imitating?
Attempting to interfere with the games. Only victory can bring solace to the fallen.
I actually mean to think, maybe?
No. What consoles the dead is only justice.
What's the matter? Found a better candidate? Don't I even make the short list?
This is a game shaped by the most capricious Eon.
Like here she
Surprises
sounds
and
completely,
twists
I
are its
really
very
don't know,
nature.
but maybe there's like a
It's
history
only
between
right
the two
I
or
choose
something.
the strongest
Right?
players. Even so, I have to ask, what makes you so sure that
I'm
I'd
curious, like,
hire
who
a
is that
wanted
guy?
criminal to fight in the Phantasmoon
Was
games?
he part of the IPC before maybe?
Instead of tossing you into an IPC cell.
Throw me in prison? But the Strategic Investment Department in Penacony clearly extended an olive branch to us Stellaron hunters. No? Changed your minds already? You suits sure turn faster than a page in a paperback. So let's cut the fluff. Give me a mask. Call it your first strategic investment in us. What do you say?
Understanding comes first, then the investment. Tell me, how do you plan to earn my trust?
Apologies in advance. Before I came to meet you, I broke into your collection room. I know what you've been working on. Oh, imaginate. Tell me, have you heard of Zero? Greatest hacker and most feared player in all of Punk Lord?
Some say she's an emanator of elation, while others say she enters the dark zone created by Mythos, as if it were her own backyard. She caused Punk Lord's data meltdown and infected IPC branches in 28 segmenta, isolating them from each other. Most information about Zero is half true, half false, much like the rumors surrounding you Stellaron hunters. But one thing is certain. Zero suffered a major downfall, and is now a prisoner of the IPC.
It's obvious she left a deep impression on you. Traumatic, even. In that case, you should also know that ether editing and imagenesis stem from the same technological source. Or art.
I know. I've studied it.
Huh. How could I forget? You stole Zero's tech to make that lousy cash grab game Ethereum Wars. Of course, you'd know all this. But you corporate moneybags will never comprehend it. The fleeting, ever-changing power of the elation. Zero once tampered with a parameter of reality, creating an independent realm that belonged solely to her, just like that other one.
Just like Graphia.
Interesting.
Are you
Okay,
willing to trade the secrets of imagenesis?
Wait. Zero once tampered with the parameter of reality, creating an independent realm that belongs solely to her, just like that other one. Which we know Graphia shoved a whole realm into a painting. Or scroll, they say, specifically. And Zero has done something similar. But they said it as a... Where was it? As an emanator of... So are they saying Graphia is an emanator of elation? I mean, I guess would make sense. I mean, I guess... Would you be an emanator if you won the games? Huh.
I can think about it.
Deduction. You may be lying. I've heard that those who join the Stellaron Hunters have long since abandoned the path they once walked.
Zero is an emanator, but there can be multiple
I'm in
emanators
the
for one
Arcadia
path.
of elation. Wouldn't it be a waste not to test my luck?
Deal, Ether Hacker. And to seal it with confidence, let me show you a little trick of the trade.
A hacking trick?
Not exactly professional. Negotiating while soaked in a bathtub. I took one of your data slices. This will help us have a more honest conversation.
How did you do that?
Oh, that's interesting. To shock Silverwolf like that?
Because I've studied you. Including that cyber battle between you and that genius Scroolum. I even logged into all 76 of those banned accounts. I scattered just enough data breadcrumbs online for you to sniff out, leading you to the Ashen Detective. I even let you stroll through my collection room to explore as you pleased. Miss Silverwolf, a word of advice. Don't treat that mask like some 10 Stonehearts investment in a Stellaron Hunter. Just think of this deal as something private, between you and me.
What the heck? I just blinked and suddenly half the supplicants are wearing masks? I was hoping the show would get
that is
better.
Cthulhu over there?
Streamers clashing with cosmic heroes. A flashy brawl, without anyone getting hurt. Wouldn't that have been nice? But now we've got a crow, a shell, a cat, a wolf? How many more mystery guests are crashing the stage?
A cat.
And this thing? When did it sneak in?
Oh, that looks like a Cthulhu thing for big time. I wonder if this is the Herald of Death. Oh, is that your mask?
In the end, everything always spirals into the abyss. But you're the rare exception. Your first battle wasn't bad for a greenhorn protagonist.
I love that mask. It's so cute. I love it
Since
so
you came
much.
out on top, let's wipe the slate clean on that doom-filled oath. Who knows if the owners of those masks will become your friends or opponents? Or maybe one of them will bring about that terrifying future I saw in my dreams.
So does everybody already have their mask? Oh.
Little one, how'd you find your way here? The supplicants in this Phantasmoon Games really caught me by surprise.
Damn it! Of course it just ends there. Oh, what is happening? Okay, well that means we have completely caught up with the recalling that I had to do through that, and we will officially be starting fresh and brand new and everything. Although I did get a message, I forgot about that. I wasn't reading it because that's the old one, and the sample one is the new one from here. Isn't Fatum, my friend? I heard you were in Bun Arcadia. Find some time to drop by the World's End Tavern. Drinks on me. Are you at the tavern? Fool in the tavern for fools. On my way. I assume that's a side quest. Interesting. So yeah. So oh, just slammed my knee. Ow. Portrait of a middle-aged artist. Head to Graphic Academy, continue your adventures. Can you not eat? So, we still have, I think that was what, 4.0? So we still have 4.1 and 4.2 to get through. And 4.3 is coming out real soon. No, wrong one. Once this is done, so we still have quite a ways to go through. I think it's taking me about, if I keep things at 3 hours, it probably will take me about 3 streams to finish one update. They seem to start making these a little bit longer, but surprisingly, I will say, there wasn't so much padding in the sense that, like, I was bored and not really completely paying attention to it. It very well done so far. I am actually very impressed. I am very impressed with how this is going. It's definitely infinitely better already from Amphorius. I enjoyed Amphorius overall, but I had its problems. So but yeah, but no, I'm very much, oh my god, 475 monies. I also, God, the reveal Himiko is dead, at least that the dad, but then she doesn't recognize her father. And asking who is, oh my god, what setups this is really setting up. Like, if anything, the Himiko arc in this has been very interesting. Like, I really, like, one of them is fake, right? Definitely. One of them is fake. The whole setup with the killer. I mean, I feel like, and then how weird Himiko has been throughout the time. I think it's really, I like how this has been set up in the sense that, oh, of course you trust Himiko. Out of everybody, you're gonna trust Mama Bear the most. But then, there's things she does that feels weird and doesn't fit right. And obviously now we know that she had this huge trauma on her. This herald of death came in, killed all her friends, went out and killed innocents, and she faced him. Somehow lived? I want to know how she won. She didn't go into detail about that, which I wonder if we'll get soon, or she's gonna hide it. Is that a ruler? Is your weapon a ruler? I love that. I think that's the significant part. The dad explained how his daughter died. Himiko did not explain how she escaped. That's where that's making that very, like, if you're gonna, like, say, like, oh, who are you? It would be like, when I faced him, my father wasn't there, but I ended up managing to escape using the arts I had used, or something like that, or had to make a great sacrifice. Like, she did no explanation for that. I think that's the part where it's like, what? As strange. Password and direction texting stuff, like, despite everything, we are still family, right? The whole Nova, the whole, I really like how they've set this up. I will I don't know. I was gonna say I would be shocked if it actually turns out this Himiko is not the real Himiko. Knowing Himiko has died, or at least in the eyes of the father, she has died, or whoever this guy is. Watch it be the Herald of Death, and she's playing as the father. But then, of course, he would know if Himiko died, right? God, that would be so cool. Oh, but I don't want her to be dead. I don't want her to be dead. I'm a little worried, because obviously Blade is coming out next time, right? I have not seen the live stream. I don't plan to see a live stream. I would like to go in fresh, not knowing details about it. But I know Blade is coming out along with the next Fate collab, so if that interests you, then get to saving, get to exploring, get to playing the game, get to all the stuff if you need to. Rin is coming out. You have to roll for her, but Gilgamesh you can get for free, or you can get another Archer if you didn't get Archer originally, so just a heads up for that. But the interesting thing with Blade, he has the same thing that Himiko has, that on the top right of their splash art, there's a piece of dialogue that says Gil is free. Yeah, so you get to choose in the very beginning when you log in, once the update comes out, you'll get to choose between two characters. You get to either choose Gilgamesh or Archer. So I guess it's those that weren't playing this when the first update came out, you get the opportunity to choose Archer again since he was a free unit. So yeah, Gilgamesh is free. It's only him though. You don't get his light card. You have to roll for his light card still. So just be aware of that. And I think the update is rumored to stay on for, or not the update, but the banner is stayed for 4.6, I think. That's might be a guess. I don't think that's official. I'm not too sure. Does it say? Yeah, see, these don't still have a deadline yet. I assume they're going to add them into this roster. And then, although, don't take that for word. I don't know the whole details about that. I would recommend watching the live stream if you're wanting to go through spoilers or at least see this part. I don't know if they're going to rotate these characters out, so just attention to that real quick. But anyways, they have a piece of dialogue that is on the top right that almost sounds like a farewell message in a way. It's very similar to when you're reading the signatures in the Astral Express book that is just there in the lobby room. If you can read like those who have visited, and it says those who have departed. So like Misha is on there, and also surprisingly Black Swan is now on there too. You can read that. So it's strange that only those two characters, and especially someone like Blade, who is a Stellaron hunter, not a part of the Astral Express, has that piece of message right there. So that doesn't spell good news bears to me. I mean, obviously I haven't caught up too far into the story to really say like, oh yeah, it's definitely this is spelling their death or something. I mean, Blade's script is a blank page, so I feel like and he's always wanted death. That's the reason why he joined the Stellaron Hunters, because that's what he's promised. So I'm worried, but maybe they might go in the sense that this Himiko you see through Nova, something happens, not exactly death, and using Imagine, or maybe you'll come across, I don't know, I'm curious. They've set up such an interesting setup to this. I really love it. I really do. And how suddenly it turns so gritty suddenly at the end, like dark and gritty. I love that. I love that twist of just, and in hearing the distress in Himiko. Props to voice actors there. All the voice actors in this game so far, but I've noticed it definitely here, to keep like the funny dialogue, but also delivery is very well done, performance-wise, and also just hear how the voice actor for Himiko portrayed that emotion of, like, you could tell there was something big that changed in that moment. It wasn't just and how she's able to cut it off very quickly and get back into the navigator sense. It almost really set in that feeling of she's done this a lot. She's, what do they call it? Compartmentalize trauma away. So that's fascinating. That's really fascinating. Because I think the weird part I actually find really strange with the dad is that she says, she says to the point here of saying that she's suspicious of him, of who he is, because she's never seen her dad, and her dad was fleeting. So why would she suddenly say, who are you, if it's only been the idea that she just hasn't Or her dad, in fact, she doesn't even really remember having her dad at all. So why wouldn't you be more of like a father, long time no see, you finally show your face, came back from getting milk idea, right? Instead of being a whole, it's just like you tossed the question at me, I will toss the question at you. It felt deflecting. I don't want to be suspicious of Mama Bear, but I am suspicious of Mama Bear the more I think about it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Anyways. Oh, no. I clicked the wrong button. Where's the X? There it is. So, anyways. Next time we pick this up, I will... I'm going to make sure I stay far away from that. There you go.
Haven of memories.
Okay, so the next time we'll go ahead and we'll...
Every moment is like a thorn rose.
No, come back, please, stop, please, no! Don't just sleep on the mat. Alright, well, fine, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, here, I'll let second mom take the stage. It's like she's been playing this game of deflecting a lot. Which, I mean, obviously she's going... Let me admire you! No, let me admire you. Can I get in your way? No! Fuck! First, Mom, see her first. Nah, she lost ranking. Oh wait, he stopped! Oh, you're just out of reach, you bastard. Oh, that's why you stopped. Oh, that was cool. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. I've not gotten a chance to look at this world. Like I said, I was very much blindly just running through so I could open the thing, and then now, of course, I'm going to catch up with the story there so I can stop. This is actually really cool. Can I get run over? Yes, I can. But yeah. But anyway, Scott dead. I wonder if that's actually gonna stay true. This is actual death, right? I wonder if this is gonna be another where they're gonna retcon it, where we're like, oh, surprise! And since you're in the world of this, is not really dead, or he was just an imaginary, or right? I'm curious if this is truly an actual death. Almost the way they set it up, I almost want to say it might actually be real, which makes me sad because I actually really enjoyed Scott. Unless you haven't really played through the game, he's a pretty annoying character. I think he's set to be that way, but I actually had fun messing around with him. I really did. So that's if that is the case, then always what I've always said is a good way to kill and make death and the idea of like pushing the showing like actually how dangerous something truly is. You don't always have to kill a character, but to really make it impactful and really set a build up and everything. I know it's always been don't kill one of the main characters because then you're gonna have people that are upset and all that kinds of stuff, right? Which, fine, okay, completely fine. Games have done it pretty well, but fine, whatever. I've always said that I would really like to where instead, why not do the side characters that you've added and you've built these relationships with and you've gotten to know them, and then suddenly you lose them. You actually lose them, so now you understand truly. Because, I mean, you can say numbers and some deaths and like how we saw with Himiko, right? Like, of course, us, the player, we don't know who those people really were. So it's tragic, it's terrifying to imagine, but it doesn't hit as hard. I mean, it's the case for a lot of things in life, right? You can hear stories of what's happening and stuff, but it never, until it feels personal, I think is when it truly has its greatest impact. And I think that's where here, having that with Scott, like I liked Scott, and even if I didn't like Scott, it would have still been a fact of like, yeah, I saw this character all throughout and just dead, gone, dead, actually dead. We won't see him again in the game. If that's true, then holy crap, that's I would give him a round of applause for that, because sheesh, they're already setting up, and just I wonder if we're gonna learn more about Himiko's past. Probably. I definitely assume that we're gonna start going through her story and picking through it, and what are the plot holes in it, right? I wonder if we're gonna go that path. That kid. What powers does that child have? What powers? But yeah, there's another one. It's fine, I'll do the same. But I really enjoyed the setup for this. I'm curious if we're gonna go through her story and we're gonna see some plot holes into it, and that's where we're gonna be like start to get more suspicious. I like that they built this suspicion. I really do. It's a good way of being like, oh, of course I'm not gonna doubt Mama Bear. Why would I ever? She's mom. Of course I'm not. But the way they've like, if you really pay attention to the things, and the way she's been behaving and stuff, it's just. Like, it's been a really good, like, I don't want to be suspicious for her. I really don't, but I'm starting to be, and I don't like it. It's just really, really impressive. I've said, there's been few games that I've really just, it's always hard to schedule another game because of how much I look forward to seeing more of the story. And obviously, I think it's been obvious with Honkai Star Rail so far that I've just been playing it more and more and more and back to back, because it's very much one of those games that it's starting to set up something amazing, and the way that it's been delivered is way better than it was in Euphoria's. I mean, I loved Euphoria's story. I really, really did. Just the delivery of it, I think, could have been better, and I feel like they actually had taken that advice here and, or not advice, but criticism, and actually have implemented it. So the go through me again. I really, really enjoying it, and I mean, obviously, I think they have the upper hand in the sense that she's how would I say this? You have a story that's already pertaining to one of your crewmates, and especially one that seems to be the most mysterious, or not the most mysterious, but people have suspicions of, and the connection that she might be from the other game, and or all that kinds of stuff, and especially, I mean, it really seems to be pressing the fact that if she didn't repair the Astral Express, none of this would have happened. None of this would have existed. So, I mean, in game lore, right? Of course, they have to use a different character and everything like that. But you guys get what I mean. So, I really am enjoying this so much. Like, I really want to play more of it. But I actually, I will be honest, if I've been off the stream, I am off. I've not slept well for a couple nights now. I don't know if it's stress coming up because of stream, but I actually don't feel that great. I'm kind of feeling like my back and everything. It feels a little warm, so I'm hoping it's just sleepy and tired. So I really hope, especially so close to 1, my surgery, and 2, anniversary stream. So I'm gonna hope I'm fine. So I'm gonna leave this game here for now. Tomorrow we have the playing with you guys. Because I am also not feeling the greatest, I'm probably gonna keep it to about 3 hours playing Repo together. So I apologize for that in ahead of time. We did have our other one previous, so this was kind of my making up for that, but we'll have another gaming session together, of course, during the anniversary stream. So I don't know. It's been strange. I think I just have not slept. I think that's kind of what's been my problem. I think it's just wear and tear kind of feeling. So that will be tomorrow. I probably might take a break on Sunday, unless what's kind of nice is that streaming makes me tired. So after stream, it really gets super exhausted and just kind of close my eyes. So, but I'll see. I'll see how I am. I might just take that day off, and we'll be back again on Monday. And yeah. Why not take a break? Breaks. It was past me for my own surgery. I'll be a forced break soon. But yeah, so just kind of keep that heads up. I'll probably pick up Pragmata on Monday if I'm feeling better and go through that. The problem with that game is it takes a lot of energy for me to focus actually on the gameplay. So I'm glad I did not schedule it today. It would have been bad. So but try. I will. A lot of things that I had for the anniversary stream are pretty much wrapped up, and I think I got like 2 more things, and then I should be done. One of them required me to be energized, but frick. So we'll see how things end up going. If worse comes to worse, and I am absolutely out of it for the anniversary stream, I say this with a heavy heart, but I may move the anniversary stream if I have to move it, and I am recovered enough from my surgery to be able to have it and everything. I probably will do it then after the surgery, much later or anything. So hey, maybe around my birthday, since that's in September, so it'd be close to that. But I do not want to do that. I feel like dates lose their significance if they don't have them on said date, so let's hope that's not the case. I hope not. I want to have a good time. I need to take your PC away so you can rest. You're not my mother. Is there a Himiko around the corner peeking around? But yeah, so I think I just kind of a little bit transparent. I've noticed my energy was not in the norm as I would like to be super excited for things. Yeah, it's not. It's not feeling great. I don't know why. So hopefully it'll be fine though. So I apologize already ahead of time for tomorrow if I'm not the usual as I would like to be, but hopefully we still have a good time for it. I kind of will be a little bit strict in keeping it up to the 3 hours, and probably from streams here on out, I'll try to keep it strict until we get to the anniversary stream, and hopefully that will be fine, and then afterwards, I'll be fine. Great. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, though, probably Monday we'll be picking up Pragmata. If I'm not feeling the greatest, I mean, this game actually is really nice chilling time for me. It really is just calm and more listening to story than anything, and it being turn-based battle actually really helps a lot. So if anything, then I would do that. Or if I feel a little bit better, then we can go ahead and... There was a new update that was Wuthering Waves, but hopefully it'll be good enough to be able to have a good time. So, anyways, that will be... That's just what's going to be happening and all that. So, anyways, I will go ahead. When... It's just got here about stream. I'm so sorry. You have. Oh, you're right. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. It's fine. I don't need to know. This is not transitioning screens or anything like that. That's not happening. It's not happening at all. Anyways, I'm so sorry, but yes, unfortunately. Mifu is coming out soon? Mifu. Who's Mifu? I don't know who Mifu is. Who's that? I want to play more through the story. Actually, when does the update come out? It's very strange for each update saying it takes about then maybe 6 streams in total to catch up to the story. I got 2 more weeks left for streaming, so some of them will be taken up from the other days, and we technically stream almost every day except one, so almost it'll take a whole week, which next week could do, but the update's coming out in less than a week. I'm definitely not trying to find ways of how to shove Honkai Star Rail in a lot more. Never. And never do that. I like using math for the things that I need to be used for. Okay, there we go. Not too noisy in the background. Enfield. Oh, who calls Discord Kitten, right? Who calls the other one Discord Kitten? She does the calling of the Discord Kitten. Right, definitely. But anyways, unfortunately, this is the end of the stream. I will pick this up again. Maybe Tuesday, maybe Monday. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. If I feel pretty good, then on Monday I'll pick up Pragmata so we can finish the game. And then, especially since this is a relaxing game, I will definitely play this on Tuesday right before my anniversary stream so I can have enough energy and everything. So definitely, if anything, this game will definitely come back on Tuesday. So if you want to see more of what's happening, definitely Tuesday. I can give you the date. So now that HSR has been concluded, not really. I said I wanted to catch up fully on the story and everything that is released before I go into my surgery, which means I got 2 weeks. So no, the reason why I want to is because I know I'm going to be in recovery by the time the next update comes out, I believe. Well, actually, I say that, but it should be, what, they last over a month? A little bit, right? Over a month? What I'm trying to do is, by the time the next update comes out, be able to avoid any spoilers or anything like that that is happening for the recent update that comes out. So that's kind of why I want to finish it before. So we'll see. I mean, in my recovery, I tend to not. We'll see how things go. We'll see. The binge is not quite over. Almost. I think what it is like, this is different for me than Memphorius, where I didn't mind. I think I just didn't really pay attention to what was being said, spoilers or anything like that. But from here, it's more like a detective mystery kind of game, and I'm enjoying it a lot. And especially anything to do with Himiko would just be an instant spoiler. So, but anyways, I already did end stream, so I can lay down for a little bit and see if I can find something to help out with this. Oh. But yeah, so tomorrow, repo, got it, good, great, cool. Probably no stream Sunday. I'll let you guys know. If so, then I'll tell you about it. Or, I mean, you'll see it. Also, once again, I just do want to say a thank you to... We've hit over 100,000 views on our first piece of content on the channel, so I really, really do appreciate that. I made an announcement of that on YouTube. I didn't get a chance to do that on Twitter yet, but thank you. I woke up to it from YouTube telling me about it, and I was like, oh, of course it had to be that. Of course, of all the pieces of content, it had to be that one piece of content. Of course it did. But yeah, no, I do appreciate that. It's kind of pretty cool to think about. That's a nice little 5-year present for that, so nice. Again, no, this is the first piece of content that we've hit over 100,000 views. My other channel has done that differently. The giant, I assume? Giant? Yes. Unfortunately. Well, yeah, no, so I thank you. I appreciate that. That's kind of pretty cool to think about. Really cool to think about, so I appreciate that. But anyways. I did a lot, don't I? I want to go ahead and leave this here. I'm going to say thank you to those that were recently here. So thank you to Jinx, thank you to Shar, thank you to Laughing. So sorry, Hitchum. Thank you as well. And that's as far back as I could see. Thank you to any those that were there beforehand, previously, lurkers, all that, mods. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you to those that do help support the channel being a part of the membership for Culture Arch. I really do appreciate the help and support for that. So thank you. Thank you to those that are part of the tier 3 membership that are EH, Nazmaster, and Rave as well. Thank you guys so much for your help and support. Really, really do appreciate it. Just tomorrow, remember, believe this tiers, we'll be able to play video games tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have some good times, even if it's a little bit shorter than usual, a little bit more time constraint. We'll still have a good time, and we still got the anniversary stream we'll be playing again, so yeah. I apologize if my energy is bad. Very, very bad. I've went downhill real fast. Figure out what's going on. My luck this year has been down the drain. Oh well. That's fine. Anyways, oh, thank you, Nick, as well. Thank you. And I'll see you all tomorrow, or if you want more on Honkai Star Rail, then definitely on Tuesday it'll be back. If not sooner, but in case not, then definitely Tuesday. So, yeah. Anyways, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.